everyone. Hello, happy Sunday. How are we all doing? Hello. Let me know. Hi, Bacon Beanie is here. Hello, and hello, Sugarland Zombie and Pen, and to anyone else watching. Hello. Oh, there we go. Hello. I hope we're all good. How were our weekends? Did we have a good weekend? What have we all been up to? Also, do you like the little ringlet and Astron on the cloud? I just wanted to include them since they're gonna be in my emotes. So yeah, they're there chilling. They're watching over me as I stream. But yeah, how are we all? I will zoom out now. I just wanted to open with a very happy Poyo. Yes, it's so cute. It gives the stream more character. Thank you. Yeah, I really wanted to do like a banner on the side of them with like some new art of them, like looking like they're literally watching behind the window of the art. I can't explain it fully. Like maybe have their hands in front of the art window and their heads behind it. But I haven't made any new art in a while. Other than the emotes, I haven't had time to add stream specific art. Maybe I could work on that on a stream just to make little like peeking over art of them, because Astron's not in his correct outfit, but I thought it matched Ringlet better. So yeah, nothing particularly special happening apart from the stream. Oh, stop it, you. That's very sweet, but nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with having a chill weekend, and I'm glad you both seem to have chill weekends. You know, I have I'm not gonna say I have, but it's been a comfy at home, at least, you know. It's been comfy at home, and I get to chill now, if anything. So yeah, last week we worked on the Twitch emotes, as you can see. So I'm just gonna like, oh, he is a ghost now. Sorry, Astron. There he is. That was one of them, the Astron Cool. And then we have Kirby Poyo. So these are the two we did last week. Beautiful. And today we're going to work on, I want to say 2 of the May ones, but I'm actually quite tired. I know, not the best idea. But so it might only be 1. I'm not entirely sure, but I wanted to come on and stream because I'm only streaming Wednesday next week. Wednesday, I know. I usually stream the weekend and I'm streaming Wednesday evening. So not ideal. But I'm hoping it'll be a good one anyway. Hopefully like some people can make it. Tired May to match a tired day. I was kind of feeling it. I feel like it could be a little vent because I'm tired. But I do enjoy streaming, don't get me wrong. Like, I wanted to stream. It was like, I can do something for myself and hang out with you guys. So yeah. Also, for anyone who's a Patreon, they will be slightly delayed because I did put a post on Patreon, but I just wanted to say it here as well. I did try cutting the stickers and they came out very bad. So I'm getting them outsourced, so at least they'll be fancy stickers, you know. I didn't want to give you ones where the white border was like all the way on one side. So yes, I am going to be just sending them a bit late, but I think for quality it'll be worthwhile. Oh, hello Grim Weaver Works. Hello, how are you? I go another stirring dream in the background and I'll be drawing too. Our evening. Yes, that is what we like to hear. Everyone joined in our little art class. If anyone else also wants to draw today, please let me know what you'll be drawing. For me, I will be drawing the little sleepy duo to start with, and maybe I'll wake up after. And yeah, maybe I'll wake up after. I need to like know which layers. Oh, I very cleverly did chip on the same layer as the purple, so that's really smart of me. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, speaking of Patreon, I may not be able to rejoin for next one since I get my college pay next week. Yeah, that's fine, don't worry. I mean, all pins will be available to Patreons after their months, but they will be more expensive, if that makes sense. So like if you were to join in like, let's say you were to join again in April, you could buy March and February's pins if you wanted. They would just be more than the actual tier would be, you know? So they're still Patreon exclusive, but you just wouldn't get them at the same price. It'd probably be like £15 rather than 13. So just keep that in mind. But if you want to join at any time in the month, that is completely fine. And thank you. It means a lot that you do support my Patreon, and it makes me very happy. So I appreciate that. I'm not sure which May to go with, guys. Do I go for like the one where she's just like, so this one looks, oh, that's not a brush. This one looks like she's just falling asleep. And this one looks like she's just woken up. So which one do I go with? Well, you like confuse me. What, this one? I assume that's this one. The like, ha? I feel like that's a mood. The one on the left. Conflicting opinions. I mean, I could do both eventually. Just have to have a think. Let me have a sip of water. I will yeah, the confused one looks funny. Thanks. I will probably do the confused. She's like a confused sleepy, just to clarify. She's like so confused because she's tired. I can't really explain it. It's like me on most of my streams where someone says something and I don't get the reference and I'm like, what do you mean? It's that sort of thing. So I will like try and do a better sketch of it and maybe make it a little cute as well. Maybe make it a little cute because we want Chip on there as well though, right? We want a little Chip. Move. No, that doesn't work. I'll just have to draw him on the head just so I don't forget. We're just doing a very bad doodle there. It's just so I know not to forget it. And then I will actually do a proper drawing of it. I don't think I'll add text, maybe just the ZZs, maybe the ZZs, Zeds, the sleepies. What do we even call those? Z's. I think it's Z's, right? Because people say, oh, I'm catching the Z's. Is that correct? I don't even know. See, that's how you know I am tired. Also, Chips looks very angry in this 1 minute doodle I did of him. He's very angry. He's like, you have awoken May from her slumber for this. Very cute. Very cute. That's the wrong color. We want this on brand color. I don't know why, but I use this color line a lot. Like, I'm pretty sure my avatar has it. Maybe Astron in the little chibi has it. I'm pretty sure my comics use it. It's sort of like an indigo purpley blue. Well, it looks it on my Cintiq, but then when I look at my computer monitor, it's more purpley. But it doesn't matter. It's just like a very signature line art color for me. And I don't know why. Yes, and what is everyone drawing if you are drawing? I know that Pen, you will be streaming soon, which is exciting. It's Switch Sports, right? Are you going to be competing Sakura? If you do, can you do it in my honor? That'd be really appreciated. Thank you. Art trade. Nice. I hope that goes well. I hope you're enjoying it. Gotta love a good art trade. I haven't done one of those in literal years, so... What sort of style are you doing? Because I know you have a really good like pixel style, but then your I'm gonna say your cell shaded style is quite nice as well. I need to work on some of my Valentine's art. Yeah, same. I'm debating for my Wednesday stream whether to work on like a Valentine's mini comic or work on something else, because the Valentine's mini comic will feature Paige and Reich. You inspired me. Yeah, I don't know whether to work on that or something else. That's right, Switch Sports tonight, so setting up the stream and bits in the background. Nice, good luck. I always like So I always like do tests really early. I think I did my stream test like 2 p.m. and then just didn't touch it because you just want to make sure it's all working properly. I even went and had like a nap after that. I was like, right, it works. I'm gonna have a nap. Just waiting for my iPad to recharge a little and find my drawing glove. I need one of those. I don't use a drawing glove, not even on my iPad, and I know I should. I know I should. It's like kind of new, but not too new, but it's not a brush I've used much during my yoga. Pencil liner. Ooh, okay, cool. Hopefully I'll see it on your social medias or something. Is it the one that you drew May in? Because you drew her very stunningly for my DTIYS. DTIs. That. You drew in that, so yeah. Well, at the moment, I'm drawing some OCs that don't get a lot of spotlight and are working on Valentine's comic. Nice, nice. We love giving some OCs some limelight. You know, some that are like just our hidden gems. Thanks. Yeah, I just dive in so often. So not often I test stream. It ain't broke, don't fix it. That's true. But for me, because of how awkward it is on the iPad, so my stream is very quiet in my headphones at the moment. And if I was to listen to, if I was to watch someone's stream or go on their videos, the audio is extremely quiet for me. I think for you guys it's fine. But so I have to switch to like another setting so they play very loud on my headphones. And then I have to swap them back. So it's always worth me testing, especially after that Sunday. Was that 2 weeks ago now? Time is flying. That is horrifying to think about. The Sunday where I didn't have audio was 2 weeks ago. That is a scary thought. I know that wasn't particularly a cursed event, but I will always remember it in my memories, you know? I just felt so daft. I should have tested my stream. No, it's different. There's a way up. Oh, okay. I will have a look at some point. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure I follow you. It's annoying how the algorithm works now on Instagram, where most people's work I don't even see. I don't know why. Don't know why. Yes, yes, there is a lot of there are a lot of Instagram peeps here, and I love that you've all come to chill. So do feel free to all just chill with each other as well. But yeah, this is Space Beanie. They have like Zoom, the awesome robot, and yes, they did do an awesome pic of Uraura. I prefer like the dumb. I'm gonna call it a silly face. I do this sort of face a lot in like TBIY, but maybe I should just keep it round, and that might make more sense. Oh, also, if not that anyone asked, but I could always do Eileen and Minnie instead for the comic. Even though I was just going to keep them to like, oh, these are characters I like to draw. I don't mind a little bit of a backstory comic. And their backstory is based on like, because they both trade at events. It's very relatable to me. So they're literally inspired by my events. So that's also one I could work on. But I feel like that sounds a bit boring at the same time. I don't know. So I'm debating between Rike and Paige and then Eileen and Minnie too. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah. I didn't realize. Honestly, me neither. When I first saw them, I was like, Bacon Boy, who's this person? Now I just call them Bacon Beanie. It's like a fusion. So you can also join me in the Bacon Beanie. I was gonna make this cute, but it's not really worked. I think May's just gonna be the poor soul who does not get a cute emote. But she'll get the dancing gif. So that's something. Also, I did submit my emotes on Saturday morning, and they've still not been approved. So unfortunately, they cannot be used yet. This one was the correct one. They cannot be used yet, which is heartbreaking for me. But it's okay. Yeah, my Twitch stream account is about 2 years old. Oh, you do know you can change the name on your Twitch account as well, just by going in your settings, by the way. My Twitch account used to be called MLTY Comics, but you should be able to change it if you wanted to. You don't have to, because Bacon Boy, I've kind of got used to it. But if you did want to change it to match your Instagram, you should be able to. Nothing should stop that. I can't find my drawing glove. No! Drawing glove be found. Not that that works, but I hope it does. But yeah, I rarely draw with one, but I can imagine why if you draw primarily on the iPad you would. Because I only use it for travel, I don't. Which is daft. I should get a glove. I should get one. Do you have any recommendations for a good drawing glove? I have quite big hands though. Do I also draw Chip with the same eyes? He looks so weird. I think maybe I'll just give him sleepy eyes. Like this. I think like that. It's cuter. So at least one of them is cute, you know? I just got a random one off eBay. Hard to find ones for left hands. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I am right-handed, so I will probably have less of a challenge. I'm sorry, though. I know, I think Bacon Boy sounds funnier. Yeah, I mean, I can call you Bacon Beanie. I call you whichever. I mean, I hope you don't mind that. I'm just like, Bacon Boy. And I go, Petty Pen. It doesn't really work for the others. They're a bit too long. Shiggle and Zombie. Grim Reaper works. Is there someone else? No. I don't know. It doesn't work so long much for the others. Her mouth is like Pac May. Oh my gosh. We can draw like. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna keep this, but it's a little Zarius. It's a little Zarius ghost. Not that he eats the ghosts, but we're gonna pretend in this alternate universe, Pac-May is fed up of being stuck in the game. So she is ready to eat the ghosts. Goodbye, ghost. Om nom nom. I make many accounts for each project. Do you mean like each thing, different thing? Because it makes sense that Pen and Penny Pen are different because one is for game streaming, which are awesome, by the way. Please check out Pen streams. They are usually just really fun gaming ones, quite chill. I had a sheet somewhere with how to do this. I'm going to see if I can do it. Shout out Pen. Does that work? No, it doesn't work. Dang it. Or is it? Oh, it's a slash. That's why. Shout out. Sorry, I'm still new to this. Come on. Pen. Tuber. Like that. No? Okay. We're gonna try this. Okay? Does that work? There we go. Yes, so Pen here does gaming streams mostly. My favorite ones are the Mario Kart ones, but they also do Wii Sports, which are funny because he can never beat Sakura, and he can get a bit competitive, but you know, they're very funny. And the Zelda ones are fun to watch as well. So if anyone likes, I'm gonna say primarily Nintendo games for now, because that's the main one streamed. Please do go check them out at some point. I'm not sure when they're streaming today, but obviously we don't want you to go there now. They're streaming later, in about half an hour, but you're here with me. Sorry, guys. But they're also streaming a lot, like very frequently. Don't think they're streaming tomorrow because it might or might not be their birthday. Just saying, guys. But other than that, they're usually streaming. Honestly, it's more like when isn't Pen streaming? And yes, I finally gave a shout out. Please be proud of me. It was very hard to do. That was my third time trying it. Well, the name Space Beanie really grew on me, so I made a DeviantArt with the name. I like the name Space Beanie. Anything to do with space, I'm like, yeah. I was thinking of changing my username to like Space Agent Diamond a while ago, but because I have other projects, it didn't really make sense, you know. I'm not sure what the fair point is, but you're welcome. Sorry, distracted you drawing. No, you're fine, you're fine. I had a sheet with all the instructions on, and I think I accidentally binned it while clearing out. So I should make a new one. Or like just have it pinned somewhere. Should I draw May in pajamas? I'm drawing her in this, but I'm like, maybe I should do like some PJs. I'm feeling those really classic button-up PJs, but I don't know. Do you think I should do PJs or just her standard YouTube outfit? PJs, okay. I know she has that like satin dress one, but I feel like the lilac satin dress I drew her in a while back. And also the classic boring red pajamas from the Space Agents. But we're not going to do either of those. They're not very cutesy. We want to at least give her some cute PJs, you know. Okay, we'll do PJ then. Yeah, smart idea, isn't it? I only have a few that I've written there. There was a raid one, a shout out one, a ban one. Not that I've had to ban anyone, but you just never know with like the bots. I mean, on my first stream, I got bots, which was very impressive. So I'm proud of myself for that achievement. But you know, next time I'd want to just be able to block them and move on. Yeah, I hope the others get approved soon, because I want to spam you guys with emotes. Oh, also, I wanna. You found your glove, nice. It was definitely to do with my my good luck chant, wasn't it? I still don't know how you get so many bots. Don't even. My message requests on Instagram is disgusting right now. It's maybe like 15 combined, not in one, but like 15 different ones. Also, Sugarland, I have like a new, it's not new, it's on Space, it's one of the Space Cookie rewards, and I feel like you might be interested, so I hope you're watching. Let me know if you have an ad. You have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Okay, cool. It's not like super interesting, but okay. I gotta, oh my god, can I not do it on here? Is this it? Okay, this is it. It's not amazing, but enjoy. That's it. I've just been adding like little things. What do we even call them? Videos to my other ones. The only one I haven't done it for yet is posture check. All the others have like little videos, but I just wanted to specifically show that one because it's Ringlet being a little angry. That's all. Oh wait, speaking of that, I should save my work. May, tired, mood. Now to read the other replies. I've only streamed once, now it's for my friend in the US, and we had like a 10-second lag. Oh, that's the worst, isn't it? Lag is something, but in my family, we have like a little inside joke when we're at queues. And there's a big queue and we're like, wow, look at the lag. The lag's crazy. The lagometer's going wild. So we have like a joke with like a lagometer. Do you guys want to see the others? I'll let you guys have a sneak peek if you want. If you want to see the other ones I worked on, I can show you those as well. And thank you. I'm glad you like them. And technically, yes, you could have 10 of those, but I mean, you could also just ask me to draw Ringlet. I would let you ask me to draw one of my own OCs. You know, I could probably just quickly doodle Ringlet. But I don't know if I could do the voice. Don't know about that. I'm glad you like it as well, Pen. Thank you. Anyway, I was gonna give her like, I'm trying to think of cliche pajamas. I was thinking of like button up, but in this, it would just look like she's wearing like a fancy shirt if I do button up because there's not enough of the pajama, if you get me. So maybe just like a really standard ringer sort of one. Big fluffy. Ooh, Fluffy's a shout. You are good at this. Fluffy's good. I'm not sure how I can show the big and fluffy when we only have like the neck down, but we can do this. I have some from Primark which are like fluffy with a hood, which is cool but a bit annoying at the same time, you know? I can't explain it, but they're very cute. We'll just leave the arms out. I feel like the arms are making it more complicated, but we'll add like little hearts. I feel like doing things like tile patterns are very pajama-y. Anyway, no one. I have the best, a blanket hoodie. Yeah, that's the one. I have like a towel blanket hoodie of Daisy Duck because I love Daisy Duck. I've mentioned it before, so I won't go too much into it, but she's great. And yeah, I have a blanket one of Daisy Duck. Also, I know no one asked, but I'm going to show you one of the other ones because I'm going to drink some water, so it makes sense. Drink water, everyone. I'm allowed to redeem my own rewards, okay? Don't judge me. I just wanted to show it off. And yes, I reused the emoji for Astron because why not? Good, good. I'm glad you're hydrated. Happy to hear that. I have one of the big fluffy hoodies. They are so comfy, but I don't think I could sleep under a bed in one because I would get way too warm. I'd get way too warm. Oh, I forgot to draw Chip's body. He's just like, no wonder he's annoyed. He's just a mochi with an antenna at the moment. I have a plain blue one. It was a gift from my auntie. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I prefer to have a fro over like a fluffy hoodie. I have just more control over how warm I can get with like a good fro, you know. A hoodie's like, because I get warm quite easily. Right now I'm in a very light hoodie and the heating's off and I'm very warm, you know. So I don't think I'd survive in a fluffy one. My dad bought one for himself and refused to get the unicorn one despite my peer pressure. Oh, I mean, peer pressure's bad, but also unicorns, right? So I was, but at the same time, you know, usually there's the cliche fantasy gift of either unicorn versus mermaid. Which team were we all on? Were we team unicorn or were we team mermaid? I usually ended up with like the unicorn, but I think I prefer mermaids of the two. I love like a Pegasus and an alicorn though, but I think of like the unicorn mermaid sort of stuff. I always preferred mermaids. One time there was like, when I was really young, it was like unicorn versus ballerina, and I got like these cool ballerina drawers, and I didn't mind that, but I get a lot of unicorn stuff these days. I didn't have that. Mine was creepypasta boys teams. I mean, in reality, there was always, are you team Edward, team Jacob, or team Sweden? I think it was Sweden anyway. I didn't even watch the series. I watched up to Eclipse. I didn't read the books though, but like that was the teams for high school. I just mean like merch wise. Oh, and also like Pirates versus Ninjas. That's also a classic. Anyway, I guess we'll go with this for like the sketch. I'm wondering if maybe her eyes are too small because it's going to be like that big though. So maybe I should make them bigger. Because with Ringlet's text, I had to add more white around it when I actually uploaded it because it was very hard to read them. I'm going to have to make them more like... I mean, they kind of look funny out of her face. Very pained. I'm going to have to put them on a new layer. Why don't you just like not... I don't want you... to God, I could do like that's kind of possessed. Oh, here's one for everyone. Salty or sweet? Ooh, for me, easy, hands down sweet. But it's amusing because my sister's like the complete opposite. She won't eat much sweet food at all. She is like fully team savory. She's also team mayo and I'm team ketchup. So I don't know what happened there. That just looks a bit possessed. Depends on the mood. I can have too many of both and feel sick. Oh yeah, I wouldn't like hoard either. I mean, I think my teeth would prefer me to have salty, but you know. Ketchup is not that great. Excuse me? I like mayo, right? But I was around someone a lot in my younger years who just had mayo on everything. And I don't mean my sister. I mean someone else, and unfortunately it kind of put me off mayo. Like I genuinely I love mayo with chicken and chips. Okay, mayo with chicken and chips is good, but my sister puts mayo on pasta and that can't be forgiven. I don't like condiments in general. I'm picky. That's okay. My nan doesn't like condiments and she's pretty cool, so you're fine, you know. Does anyone remember that bacon theme craze? Do you mean like the bacon flavoring on everything, or? This May looks very pained. I don't want her to look pained. Give me a plain chicken burger, no mayo. Okay, that's too far. Like, do you not put anything on your chicken? Is it not dry? Not dry? Do you not... You know? That's my main concern. Chicken's quite dry. May, if she represented me. May is everyone. Well, she's like maybe 0.5% of everyone. I feel like she's maybe a bit too grumpy. She's like how I want to be, or how I feel internally. Not literally, but... I suppose that's a bit better. The other time it was just too small. I need to like make the white bit a little bit bigger. That's the problem here. I like putting in tomato lettuce with it. Oh, okay, yeah. That's fine. I thought you meant like literally just a chicken burger. I would have been like, no. Chicken and lettuce is pretty nice. Like, that's always pretty safe. Tomato I don't mind, but I find it, if I have too much, it's a bit acidic. Which is why even though I love ketchup, I don't like put it on everything. Like gag merch. Oh, I mean, that reminds me of like the mustache phase. Do you remember the mustache phase? I used to have a lot of mustache stuff back then. Like those glasses you'd get from Claire's with mustaches on. I had one of those. It's that sort of thing. There was a weird mustache hype, a weird bacon hype. You know, I don't know why mustaches came so in trend, but they did. And I don't know why I bought it up, but I did. I think because at the time I had like a thing with my friend with mustaches, so... I remember the galaxy prints everywhere. Well, I'm not going to complain about that, but I didn't actually have any of that stuff, sadly. Yeah, there's so much old school, like, hype that's not really a thing anymore. Like, I don't think I'd ever see a mustache in Claire's, and back then there was so many mustaches. It's insane. I can add one on May now, actually. It'd be like this. Bam. The big old mustache. The Monopoly mustache. Pringles mustache. I don't know what one you think it is more, but there we go. Classy May, and a little classy chip. There we go. Beautiful. I remember that I only see them in charity shops. That feels like a sick burn. Sick burn. Grim Reaper works. Remember when loom bands came thinking? Yeah, I was speaking about this with someone recently. I don't remember who. Was it you guys? I've lost track of everything. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that was crazy. And then I remember they had so much hype, and then a few years later I walked into Toys R Us when it still existed, and you could get like this massive set for 50p. It was insane. Goodbye to classy me and Chip. I literally made some loom bands a few weeks ago. That's cute. I mean, I appreciate loom bands. I never made them myself, but I think they're cute, but I didn't get the craze, you know? I think that's it for me. But it's like the mustaches. Looking back on it, I'm like, what was I doing with my life? You know? But I was one of those I was a very weird kid. What loom band? Did you have loom bands with themes? I feel like making loom bands with like the pride flags would be quite cute or something. Or like characters based on OCs or something. That would be sweet as well. Oh, this is too small. 20. Kind of wish I had one because they were very aesthetic for candy ravers. True. Like those, it's not called cyber. Is it cyberpunk? I guess so. They kind of give me that sort of vibe in a weird way. But candy raver is definitely more correct. Like with the love heart jewelry and everything too. Yeah, they'd be really good. I made a rainbow one and a trans one just based on color palettes. Oh, that's nice though. It'd be really cute. Like if you ever did like casual cosplays, you could make some based on like the character you're cosplaying. That'd be cute. I made some OC ones a while back. Yeah, awesome. That is awesome. I think if I was ever to do anything hobby-like that isn't drawing, it would definitely have some OC a hint of OC to it. But I haven't done many things other than drawing and writing as a hobby for a while, other than like gaming, but I meant in the crafting sort of sector. Does anyone have any crafting hobbies? I know a lot of people are doing like ceramics and clay at the moment, which always looks quite interesting. What? What? I mostly just sew patches on my jackets. Oh, that's nice though. That's nice. I have so many patches, but I don't have like a battle jacket for them, you know? I think that's what they're called. Like those denim jackets that you put like all your pins on, that I wouldn't ever do because I'd be so scared of losing them. And patches though, I think that's called a battle jacket. I'm doing my best, but it's hard to keep up. I'm already struggling to draw lately. That's fair. Just take time to rest. I think resting's a great hobby. I love a good sleep. Thinking of putting an asexual one. I think it would look cute. Yeah, I love all the flags, but I really like the ace, arrow, and pan flags, and also like if that represents you. You know, that's a good way to do it. And because it'll be like amongst patches, it's, I'm not gonna say subtle, but it's not as in your face. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but sometimes you don't want it to be. Resting is all I've been doing. Oh, I'm sorry. Hopefully you don't rest then. Never sleep again. I'm joking. Please sleep. I love a good sleep. But you've been drawing. I saw one of your drawings recently, right? And you've been drawing while I stream, I think, because you're always saying you're working on something. So, and you found your glove. So, but obviously there's no pressure to draw. So, you know, honestly, I don't want to sound old, but like the fact it's always good to just have the time to rest. You never know what like your future will be. You might end up so busy. So maybe enjoy the rest. Oh, see you, Pen. See you. Also, happy birthday in advance. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hope you have a good one. And hello, Introverted Magic. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you are good. It is a lot of sketching lately. Yeah, that's me too. Honestly, outside of streaming, I've just been doing sketching. I've also been working on a video of like a compilation of the, not compilation, compilation, like a video working on the best bits of the breakdown. My brain ain't working. A breakdown of the Pokemon stream, the first one I did. So like it's about 15 minutes long and it just goes through that. So for anyone who missed that, that will be on YouTube at some point in the next millennia. What are we drawing? Oh yes, so we are working on Twitch emotes because I recently hit affiliate. Woo! I think I hit it like Monday, so that was good. So the ones we did last time were this one of my OC ringlet as a Kirby, and then this Astron one that's like, ciao, I'm a cool kid. And now we're working on a tired one because I'm always tired and my streams are always so late that everyone else is tired. So we're all in it together. Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. I did a lot of work pre-stream to make sure I could hit the goal. I'm not gonna lie there. But I'm really grateful for everyone that's just been chilling and coming back to the streams like you. So that really does mean the world to me. Thank you so much. What have you been up to? Have you been streaming? And yes, make some emotes. Emotes are like the thing I was most excited for with affiliate. I was like, I don't care about anything else. I just want some emotes of my OCs. I wish we could have emotes just anyway. Like at least one free emote as a noob. I would be so happy, you know, not a noob, but like a non-affiliate. Sorry, I shouldn't say the word noob. As a non-affiliate, it would be great to just have one emote we could have. I get why maybe you don't, but I would really like that. I think that'd be like funner for everyone involved. I was gonna stream today, but I'm not feeling good, so I decided to take a break. That's good of you though. Like, it sucks that you're not feeling good, but I think it's always good to know when you can't, you know your limits. Health is wealth, I suppose. So I don't know if I have the best wealth in that sense, but you know, if you can take the opportunity to rest, you should. Health is important, 100%. And if you can prioritize it, that's good. I would say take the chance to. It's not always possible, so it's good that you could. Also, welcome back. I hope you've got a good bit of water. Astron and Chip would be very proud of you. I don't know if you actually saw that video, Sugarland, when I shared it earlier. Working hard is important, but feeling good is just as important. 100%. Like, I enjoy looking back on the work I've done, but feeling good and taking a break from it is always important, or I can never appreciate it, you know? Taking a step back is always needed. She needs more bags. She needs to look more tired. I'm glad we're all in the same consensus about it. Oh, hello, Cutesy. Hello. Thank you for popping in. I'm so sorry that your cold has gotten worse, though. You should be resting. Don't worry. You're more than welcome to just rest. I hope you get well soon. I'm so sorry you've been bedridden, though. That's the worst type of cold. There are some colds that are manageable and some that just completely wipe you out, and it really sucks you've got the latter. Really hope you get well soon. It sucks. Can you taste? That's like my least favorite cold symptom. When you can't taste anything, it is the weirdest thing. Exactly. I want to be on best form on your stream. Yeah, that makes sense. 100%. For me, it's mixture. Like, if I was really, really bad, I wouldn't stream. Like, today I'm a little tired, but I also know next week I'm only streaming Wednesday. And then my next stream after that would be the Monday after. So I wanted to make sure I streamed today. Because I don't know. I want to make sure I'm at least punctual, but if I know my limits, you know. I think we all do, I hope. I'm not being the best influence, I know. I'm always tired though. Have you seen me? Have you seen me on stream? I can't taste, but I think my taster is turning. Well, that's good. I was really ill once and I had orange juice and it just tasted like grass. It was really strange. This was maybe a few years before COVID, but it like absolutely scarred me. I was so scared of getting ill again because of that, but I'm really, really happy that yours is returning. Sometimes sleepy streams can be the best. That's true. And I don't really pressure myself. Like, if I was on here and I was like, nah, it's too much, I can go, you know. I don't think anyone will hold me accountable. Well, not hold me accountable, hold me in a bad light for it. I think it was fine. Because I was saying that I might only get one done because I'm tired, but I think I can get two done. I've definitely woken up a bit since I started, because I did start my stream after like an hour nap. Yes, I napped for an hour, don't judge me. I needed it. Okay, so do I add Chip's little blob here? Maybe I can just like do a hairline instead. Ah, don't move. Like that. I'll do. Power nap gang. Yeah, I love a power nap, especially in the summer. Summer power naps are amazing. They are so good when it's really hot, you know? And you just can't do anything. So you're like, I'm going to have a siesta. And it's beautiful. You wake up, the weather's not boiling. It's like a nice summer evening. It's great. Chip looks like a little sleepy cat. But he could be a classy sleepy cat, you know? There we go. Amazing. He does look a bit like a sleepy cat. That's oh, thank you. Chip is very cute. The problem with the aesthetics I do, these are meant to be PJs, but it just looks like something May would wear anyway. Oh well, we'll keep to it. Where is the fill bucket? Goodbye, Astron. And goodbye, Puyo. We're gonna work on May. Oh, I forgot her stars. I always do this. I was like, I'm gonna keep the ref there so I don't forget her stars. And what did I do? I forgot her stars. Oh wait, but she's sleeping. What was the other OC's name? The strawberry one. Do you mean this little dude? Oh, that's a really bad attempt. Do you mean this dude? Or do you mean this gal? They're like a pair, but I assume you only mean one of them. Do you mean this one? Who's like a bunny? Oh, those legs are disturbing. Oh, this one. Yeah, this is Straw Bonnie. Like Bonnie rather than Bunny. Really, really creative, I know. This is Ethel. That's his bestie. But yeah, thanks. I'm glad you like him. If you like him, wait, I can put my thing back up. Where is it? There we go. There he is. He can just chill there for a little bit. Why not? Why not? Speaking of that, look at this bear I bought on Build-A-Bear the other day. It's so adorable. I know I showed most of you on Friday. I'm just going to put it here again because it's so adorable. It's a bear alien. Okay, I'm not sponsored. I wish I was. I wish I was. But yeah, that's Straw Bunny. He's very cute. I really like him. I don't know. I think it's just a strawberry and a bunny. You can't really go wrong with it, can you? Maybe in her hair, instead of the stars, I could put like Z's to be extra. Because she's in the sun and moon phase. She's in a Pokemon Sun and Moon. This is her Z form, which is just her taking a nap. Her Z power. So we'll just do 2 Z's if it lets me. You could have the stars falling out. That's actually a pretty good idea. I'll do one like here and then one in her hair. It'd be kind of hard to show them falling out, but I'll do like one if it lets me. One here. And then one here. It'd be kind of hard. Oh, actually, you could just do them like here, couldn't you? Like kind of there. Like they've just slipped down the hair. Oh, that's true. I could just do that. That's too smart. Yeah, so it looks like she's like really just woken from a slumber and feels like she's just teleported into the future. And also, yes, Bacon Boy Space Beanie, you need it. I have one and it's very good. I love my little Bellion. I've named it Astron. Also, thank you. I'm glad you like the aesthetic. It's like pastel sky space sort of vibe. But then I'm also like, it's weird. I feel like I'm also quite bright at times and there's not enough strawberries most of the time on my channel, but in person, I'm always wearing a strawberry hat, but it doesn't suit me. I'm sorry. It doesn't suit me. Her Z move will be she drinks coffee and charges at her enemies. That is amazing. I would love that. Can I have that move? I don't even like coffee. Can I have like a hot chocolate version of that move? It sounds beautiful. Her and Chip could do it. Like Chip shapeshifts into a coffee dispenser, makes her a coffee, and she drinks it and then bam, she's ready. The only plushies I have are Garfield, shocking, Sonic, shocking, Kirby, shocking, and a giraffe. That's cute. I like giraffes. Giraffes used to be like one of my favorite animals. I'm not saying they got any less favorite in me. It's just that raccoons kind of work their way into my life. So yeah. I have a lot of Sonic and Sanrio and Build-A-Bears because I used to work at Build-A-Bear. So I have quite a few Build-A-Bears. But I haven't worked there in years. I have so many plushies. I have some super rare vintage Pokemon ones from charity shops. Yes, you can get the best finds from charity shops. I went to a charity shop where I'm not sure if you guys were in the circles for it, but Polly Pocket really came back in fashion a few years back. And I went to one charity shop and they had like a huge selection of Polly Pocket, like the little capsule trinkets, and they were like necklaces and everything. There was at least 10 or 12 of them and I got it for like a tenner. I was like, wow, very cool. I remember when you worked at Build-A-Bear. Yeah, me too. You know, every job has its ups and downs, but I'm glad I worked there just for the fact that I met 2 of my closest friends from there. So, you know, you can't knock it. And I still really love the product and the concept of Build-A-Bear, so I'm still collecting plushies. It's all a mix and match. I try not to buy any plushies, but I couldn't resist with Berlian because I knew I'd regret not grabbing him. I knew I would regret it. And I got this really cute dinosaur from Kenji, if anyone knows Kenji. Does anyone know Kenji? It's they do really good stuff. I got one from a friend. It's like a pink dinosaur with like a party hat. Very cute, very cute. I had them, but I used to play the old Flash game. Oh, awesome. I don't think I played that of Build-A-Bear. Build-A-Bear. Polly Pocket you meant. I know. Advert help! RIP, I'm sorry, but good to know, good to know. I have a lot of Pokemon ones. I mean, I have a lot of Pokemon ones. I regret, no, 3 of them. Do you mean adverts? Yeah, so I try and do 2 out of 3 ads. Okay, I'll wait for Grim Reaper to get back so I can explain it. But the only Build-A-Bear I have is my old Fluttershy plush that has the voice impression of her recorded. That's amazing. I should have put one of Astron in my alien. Oh, that's such a good idea. But yeah, I have a lot of Pokemon ones. I have 2 of the Oricorios because I love Oricorio, but I wish I got the other 2. Even though I have the Hula one, the pink one and the yellow one. I have a Bisharp, I have a Bellossom, I have a Mareep, I have an Ampharos, I have Sneasel, a Alola Marowak. I have way too many, never mind, I'm not going to go through them all. I don't have any of the Build-A-Bears. I used to have the Build-A-Bear Bulbasaur, but then I sold it because it's too big. Though I saw the Leafeon and I really like that. That's one of the Build-A-Bears I really like. I'm going to assume you're back. Well, people are back. I think intro might not be, but so with ads, it's a bit, I do, see, I do, like, 3 minutes of ads every hour. It's meant to be scattered, but today it seems like they've only done it in one go, which is really annoying, and I'm sorry about that. But the ads just help with income and supporting it, so yeah. I'm really sorry though that it was at such a frustrating time. I'm sorry. I'm glad that they were all at a relatively similar time though. So that's good, that's good. I want a new Build-A-Bear plush, but no space and the price of them now is high. Yeah, the Cinema Roll one is very... So the licensed ones can be like £30 in store. But the Berlian was like... He was like 18. I was like, that's not bad. I can do that for a Berlian. Considering if I was to make my own plushies, they'd probably have to be like £30. I really want to do a chip plushie, by the way, and a straw bunny. I was thinking of doing like a Kickstarter for them, but when I look at my current Kickstarter, I'm not gonna talk about that. Maybe pre-orders. I feel like pre-orders work better for me. The Isabel one's like 50. Yeah, it's because with Isabel, they force you to have the outfit, which is really annoying. If you go to the outlets, and there's one in the O2, there's a Build-A-Bear outlet, and you can get it without the outfit, so it's a lot cheaper. But yeah, online, they try and make you have it with outfits, so you have to like pay the highest price for them. But I never really want the outfits. The only outfit I really like of Isabel's is the autumn one, which they did offer, so that's good. Sorry, one sec. I kind of wish I had a smaller alien plush to slot into the UFO eater bag. Oh, you have the tiny one, don't you? Yeah, I know. I have like a little... I'm going to turn around. I have a little alien in mine and then a tiny Ordino in my other one, which is very cute. What Kickstarter do I have? So right now, the little bag that... Oh, you can't tell it's a bag, but in front of May is a plush eater bag. Yeah, and it's of Straw Bunny. I am aware of the fact that I haven't pushed it as much, but I'm okay with that. I think I'll open pre-orders when I can afford it, because with Kickstarter, there's a lot of pros and cons in terms of actually doing one. So I don't mind how it's gone. I think it just means, okay, I'll wait till I can actually afford it, which is fine. And the scent you put in the plush lasts so long. My Fluttershy one still smells of bubblegum. Yeah, that's true. That's true. At the one I used to work at, we had a pizza scent and it was horrid though. The pizza scent was disgusting and I don't know why anyone would do that. Why? It smelled so bad. But bubblegum was my favorite. Yeah, it was not nice though. It didn't smell nice. It smelled like old pizza crust maybe. It was a really weird one. They had some nice smells though. I like the pumpkin spice smell. Well, it was hit and miss to be honest, but strawberry and bubblegum were the safest though. And like, I think they had like a birthday cakey one. I'm pretty sure that was good. I don't really remember, but bubblegum was always the safest. Also, in terms of Kirby and Five Nights at Freddy's, it's to do with licensing more than anything. It might just not be worth it for Build-A-Bear, like, because they have a Pokemon license, which are a lot of money. They can do a lot of Pokemon, and maybe because Five Nights at Freddy's isn't kid appropriate. I'm not entirely sure if that's true or not. But Kirby I would really love, because they have Pokemon, so I don't see why they can't get other Nintendo ones. I would love me a Meta Knight. I've still never bought anything from Build-A-Bear. The only one I've got is you got for my birthday years ago. Oh, well, I'm glad you still have it at least. I'm glad you do. If I had to pick one of my OCs to be a plush, it'd have to be Zoom. Yeah, of course, he'd be a really cool one. I feel like he'd be a cooler as like a statue though, where you can move all the parts. In terms of actual plushies I have plushies of May, Ethel, Chip, Straw Bunny, Jupiter, Saturn, Jane. So I have a lot of plushies in my OCs. Oh, I have a Specu Bear one as well, which is really cute, really well made. I love buying plushies on my OCs. Yeah, is it a kids horror game? Would you really call it that? That's so interesting. I thought it traumatized a kid. But maybe they've changed it, because I'm pretty sure the old games were way too jump scary for kids. If I was to play that as a kid, my anxiety would be all over the place, you know? And I have enough anxieties in life. But I can imagine it being family friendly. But there might just be reasons. Maybe Build-A-Bear just don't think it's suited to them, with the fact that it's not always been that way. Because Build-A-Bear's quite a sanitary brand, minus the what do I call it? They have like this Valentine's After Dark thing on their website, but it's just like a lot of tacky Build-A-Bears. But yeah, it wasn't originally for kids, but security breach is not inappropriate. I just mean like the jump scares. Do you put jump scares in kids' games these days? I don't know. I just always thought, because back in the day, the game was just quite scary. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I get really scared easily, so sorry if I'm misunderstanding it. I didn't properly watch it because I was genuinely too anxious. It felt like watching that felt like watching that car video where the lady pops out. Even though I knew it was going to happen, it still made me anxious. It's probably the licensing. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think it's the licensing as well more than anything. Licensing is an expensive thing, and that I'm pretty sure they'd rather license Disney and Nintendo. I mean, they've had horror for kids before, like Monster House and Coraline. Yeah, I agree, but they're not jump scary like Five Nights at Freddy's was. I'm not sure if it is anymore. But horror and scary, I wouldn't say are the same thing. I don't know. I know kids play all sorts of games, but you know, they can't really promote that. I can't explain it. Sorry. Coraline is great. It does have eerie, creepy moments, but I don't know. It wasn't the same as I do agree they get repetitive, but I don't know. I can't explain it. Monster House and Coraline are different to Five Nights. I can't explain it. Never mind. Maybe I'm in the wrong here. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know if it's appropriate or not, but it's probably a mixture of licensing and the fact it's a horror. You know, I think maybe just both of those factors tie into why Build-A-Bear wouldn't do them. If anything, I'd say Five Nights at Freddy's have gotten more kid-friendly. Yeah, I do think it has, but maybe the past would put them off, you know? Now, I don't think it should be kids, but they're targeting that now anyways. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood maybe. But I don't know much about Five Nights at Freddy's nowadays. I only know, like, the original game. There's so many characters now, I lose track, but the designs are really cool. And I've heard about Poppy's Playtime. What is it about? Like, I know of it, but I don't know what it is, if that makes sense. It's like, oh, I've heard that. Me at 11 years old, purposely looking up screamers, knowing, well, they are screamers. But your username's literally Grim Reaper Works. It doesn't surprise me that a lot of people like horror and have liked horror for ages. I'm the opposite. I am interested in thrillers, and I don't mind some gore. I don't actually mind horrors. It's more scary things like screamers, jump scares, that sort of stuff. Like, I don't know. I just can't do it. Okay, don't judge me. I can't even do like roller coasters half the time, you know? Oops, sorry about that. The lore is so intensive nowadays. Tell me about it. I think that's good though. Like, if they've built it so much, it's always good to have such an interesting world. Poppy Playtime has become so... Like, the toy has become very bootlegged. It's where toys have... They made a toy prototype named Huggy Muggy. Who's... Oh, okay. Yeah, don't type anything too messed up in the chat, please. But I can see where it's going. It sounds kind of not very nice. It doesn't sound like a game I'd want to play. Sorry, my table moves a lot. It doesn't sound like a game I would want to play. Let's just put it that way. May's too tired for games like that. I think May could survive a horror. I couldn't. I know my limits. I see it a lot, and I'm not sure those are not licensed. Do you mean as in they look bootlegged, or they are bootlegged by your second statement? Sorry. So I should give her... Oh, maybe I'll delete this. Goodbye, guys. I'm like, do I give her, like, coloured eyes? Where did Astron go? There he is. I can just copy the eyes from the ringlet. Even though they're Kirby eyes, we can give her slightly Kirby eyes. I don't have a consistent style anyway. Why does it matter? We'll just do this. Ah! I need to lock that layer. This layer keeps moving on me and it breaks my heart. Yeah, that looks good. Not good, but it looks like she's tired, you know? It's gonna be about... Okay, on my screen it looks very small. But when I look on... Like, when I look at the stream screen, it looks small. But when I look on my screen, it looks fine. So we're just gonna stick with it. I can always edit it if it doesn't work out or use a different thing. So it's fine. I'll get you a pic. I'll send one on Instagram. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. They also have bootleg Sonic plushies. Ooh, tut tut. Joking. So honestly, some bootlegs can be really well made. But I don't know. I try not to buy bootlegs, but if I end up buying one, I'm just like, okay, well, I've got it now. I'm pretty sure my Alolan Marowak is a bootleg. the plushie I have. So, but I just really wanted an Alola Marowak and they were quite hard to find. I swear it was a red Sonic and I think it was meant to be Knuckles. Oh, those kind of ones are the best though. Those like jokey cursed bootlegs, they're the best kind of bootlegs. I am on Build-A-Bear and the clothes are a lot of money. Yeah, I have a confession to make for anyone here who worked at Build-A-Bear. I'm very sorry to the people, but I used to actually suggest to people to buy baby clothes. Don't get mad at me, but they would just be like, I can't afford the clothes on top. And I'd be like, okay, well, if you want the smell and the sound and everything and you can't afford the clothes, maybe just get some baby clothes, you know? I still did pretty good in my sales, but you know, if people really couldn't afford them, because the clothes are like £10 a t-shirt, which is more than Primark. I'm not saying like Primark's the best example there, but you could go Matalan, I guess, and get some baby clothes. It looks perfectly serviceable. Is that just like the, in general with bootleggy weird plushies? Cursed plushie sort of vibe? I should do like a cursed chip. That'd be fun. I love the idea of making plushies, but my question is, would they sell? I've just seen the adult bears with a gemstones, £1,000 for a bear toy. Yeah, the like really fancy gifts are a bit ridiculous. Oh, yeah, the emote is serviceable. And if it ends up it's not, I'm just gonna pretend it doesn't exist and do the other one. It doesn't matter. Honestly, it's just good to get on stream and hold myself a little accountable and get some drawing done. I'm sure I could use this for something else if I really wanted to, like a badge, or just for me to be like, I'm tired. I could just have her like head peeking at the end of the stream. But yeah, some of the Build-A-Bears, the like big gifty ones are very strange. But did you guys see the giant frog and the axolotls? Those were very cute. Those were like adorable. And also life-size topic. I went to the Pokemon Center. In last year. The one in XL. And they had a life-size Mareep and it was £400. And I was actually kind of tempted. I had the money, but I hadn't had the space. So I left her and I was kind of sad. I should have got my life-size Mareep, but it was probably for the best that I did not. I think it looks good. Thank you. I think at this size, the goofiness is appreciated, but you have to think like it's going to be an emote. I'm not sure how well it's going to be properly seen until it's like, even though I'm doing it at a size where it's like, yeah, that works. It always looks a little different when it's finally done. I abandoned her. I got a little Mareep. I got a little one, okay? I got a Mareep and an Ampharos, but I just couldn't afford the big one. It was almost the size of me in length. In length, it was like almost the size of me. It was crazy. It was so cute though, but I couldn't justify it. My room is already kind of not the best. I don't think a £400 Mareep would have really done any better. And it would have got so dusty, you know? I'd have to take such good care of it. That's a commitment, you know? She's a child. They need a Pokemon Center in Cardiff. Yeah, this Pokemon Center was only a pop-up. They had a pop-up a few years back when Sword and Shield was released. Well, going to be released. 2019 then, because it was the same year. And I went to that, and that was good. But that was only part-time. And then, same with this one. It was only for like a week, because this one was for the Pokemon Card Championship. So they had like a Pokemon TCG tournament. But I was quite annoyed because it was last year and I really wanted to get some Fuecoco merch and they didn't have any. So I had to buy like a keyring online. I can't believe they didn't have any Fuecoco merch. But they had a really cool Corvi night that I didn't get. I should have got my Corvi night as well. There were so many children I left behind, but I just couldn't. It was, queuing for the place was kind of, it takes a toll on you. We queued for ages even though we had a time slot. So it really sucked. Yeah, the website's good. It's okay. Like, it's annoying because there were some things I see on Pokemon Center and I'm like, oh my god. And then I'm like, US exclusive? It's so annoying. I really wish they would just bring some things. I have some of the Omocat stuff. I have the Omocat grass shirt and like the Pikachu sweater, which I've already ruined, even though I've only worn it once, and I made sure to take it off when I was eating. It was very expensive, and I've already ruined it. And I'm quite annoyed at myself somehow. Even though I made sure to not wear it when I was eating, I was only wearing it around the house, and I got it ruined. I can still wear it at least. At least I'm like, oh, if it's already ruined, it doesn't matter. But you don't buy a Pokemon sweater for that purpose, unless it's secondhand, I guess. But I really wish they just had a stationary one. I don't know why they don't, because it's busy enough. It was busy. I don't know why they didn't go, yeah, we'll just make a stationary one. Even if like you have to book to go in, if there was one that was stationary, it'd just be a lot more it would just make a lot of sense. I don't see why they don't. Because, you know, somewhere in Europe, I don't think there's one at all in Europe. The only sort of Pokemon Center I went to was that stationary is the Nintendo shop in New York, which is very cool. But that's for all Nintendo. It wasn't Pokemon centric. There's not much in the UK website, is there? It's so annoying. I'm like glad to have one, but it's like, come on guys, just put some effort in. The sitting plushies are cute. I think we were talking about, because I was editing my Pokemon stream, we were talking about the black and white one coming out. So I hope they make it to the UK safely. I need to grab an Ordino and a Pawniard and a Bishop if they come out, and some others. Do we, by the way, Pokemon fans, do we prefer Ordino or Indeedee? I think that's their name. I'm just curious because I know they're not the same, but they're kind of similar, right? As a design, not as a type, because I think I prefer Psychic to normal. Is Ordino normal? Don't make you choose. Pick. I won't judge you. For me, it's Ordino hands down. I like Indeedee. They're very cute, but I like Ordino way more. They're just very precious to me, and I don't know why. But Celestine has an Ordino, so and how do you always forget about it? They're like the cutest thing. They're great. Oh, poor Ordino. Oh, also, intro, I heard you said you're gonna if you get your tablet out, let me know what you're gonna draw. Maybe you could work on your emotes. Keep each other accountable. I don't know if there's any other Pokemon like them. I know there's like, I don't know if Indeedee is an XP sort of Pokemon like Blissey and Ordino were. I don't actually approach Indeedees much, I'm sorry. I might catch one soon. I recently had to rebuy Pokemon Black. I have all the main games. My dog broke my Pokemon Black a year ago, so I had to pay £48. Oh, that sucks. But you know, that's not the worst price. Pokemon games are so expensive. I think knew it was £30. So I know £18 sounds like a lot, but when you look at Heart Gold and Soul Silver, they are absolutely disgustingly priced. So I think 48's alright. And it's a great game. I love the like 3D, 2D mix of black and white. I did find it hard because I'm someone who likes their XP share, but I really appreciate it. I was thinking Emotes too. Yeah. I can't wait to see them on your stream sometime. Okay, I'm finally done with one of the small comics. My back hurts. Oh no, sorry to hear. Rest your back. I should actually stretch mine. Let's both stretch our backs. Bit. Arms to the air and we stretch. Okay. What comics were you doing anyway? I'm glad I have all of them because of Gem 4's price now. Yeah. Gem 4 is ridiculous. Black drove me up the wall. Oh, why did it drive you up the wall? There was this one bit. I still haven't been able to pass it many years later. It's like after you beat N and you go into some girl's house. I can't remember her name, and she battles you. I just die instantly. She's very hard, and I cannot do it. And I have I don't have the patience for it. Cynthia? I'm confused. No. Cynthia's from Diamond and Pearl. I'm confused. Or are we talking about something else? Sorry, maybe I'm getting confused. I assumed the intro meant Pokemon Black. There's just, I don't know, after like the false, she's in black and white. Oh, is she? The more you know. The more you know. I don't think it was Cynthia. It might have been. Let me Google. You can tell that's how much it scarred me. I just didn't remember Cynthia black and white. I don't think it might have been. After you've defeated her. One sec. I want to read this. Pokemon. In this game, you find her in a house in Undella Town. She tells you about the Sinnoh and then will challenge you to a battle. Maybe. It might have been. She was really hard though. Yeah. Could have been Cynthia. Could have been Cynthia. You can tell I didn't play Diamond and Pearl. Black and White was my first. So I didn't really know Cynthia. That's why. The Cynthia hype train, I was not on it. I watched Ruby Sapphire and then Colosseum and then Black and White. There was no Diamond and Pearl, I'm very sorry. I only know Diamond and Pearl properly through Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and I know that's tragic. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad game, but comparing to the old game, the old one's better, you know. I was working on one of the mini comics, trying to do every month. That's good though. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. And I love a good Valentine's comic, even if they're a little sappy. Blue was my first Pokemon. That's good. That's good. I mean, I was around when that game came out, but back then I didn't really play it. I just watched my brothers play it, if that makes sense. Yeah. I don't think it showed your age. How old are you? I didn't think you were older than me. If you don't mind sharing that, no need to share that if you're not comfy with it. I thought we were like the same age. I honestly love them both, the old and the remakes. This new style makes the Diamond feel like a cozy themed game. Yeah, it seems a bit cozy. There are some bits I don't like in the new game, but I really like the mines. I feel like that was a nice addition. You're 28. Oh, okay. I thought you were my age. I'm 25. I don't think that shows your age though. And also 28 is not old, okay? 28's not old. But yeah, like the new game as a standalone game, it was nice. I think when you compare it to other Pokemon games though, it's just like, it just didn't feel very Pokemon in a weird way. I feel like everyone is younger than me. I don't think that's true. I mean, most people in the world are not younger than you, technically. But I can understand online it feels like that. I'll like be talking to someone, they'll be like, oh, by the way, it's my 12th birthday. And I'll be like, huh? You can never tell online. You really can't. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Diamond. I got into Pokemon around Gen 4. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry, my brain was like... I was reading it and my brain was lagging. Yeah. That makes sense. I think with Ruby and Sapphire was the first one I really got into. I'd say Colosseum even as well, actually. Colosseum was great. Did you guys play Colosseum? That was so good. And yeah, it's true. Obviously, it's always good to like check people's ages, but sometimes you can't. Like, my cousins are here and I genuinely thought she was 14 and she was like, I'm 12. I was like, huh? I was so confused. I can never tell anyone's age anymore. I even have the 2007 figures. Oh, nice. You have a collectible. We like that. I had, it's not that old, but I had the first Sonic Pops that came out. And they ended up being really worth a lot of money. I don't know if they are anymore, but they ended up being worth a lot, so I just sold them. But I would hold on to those if they're like in good condition. Protect them with your life. You can do it. You can do it, cutesy. My first game was X and Y. Yeah, I remember you saying X and Y is a good one, I think. And I think it's good to have X and Y as a first one because you don't have the comparisons of the 2D. I don't think I could play a 2D one. I love the 2D ones, but I don't think I could survive them because I rely on XP share and just enjoying the game, you know? You can't do that so much on the old ones. You have to be really strategic. I'm quite a chill person in terms of games. I like my co-op. Don't really like rivalry. You know, I'm just there for the story. So I'm not very good at like the IV, EV training and whatnot. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you played Colosseum as well. They had the best, quotation marks, starters. You know, Umbreon and Espeon was so cool. It was just so cool to have them as like your teammates. So cool. My first one was Diamond, and I got back into it when X and Y came out. That's good. That's a good time. I think I had Black and White, and then I got Sun and Moon, which were... I loved them. They are definitely problematic, but... I loved him, and I love Hal. No matter what you guys say, he's not a great rival. He's a terrible rival, but I love him. Umbreon is my fave. Oh, Umbreon is really cute. My favorite of the Eevees are definitely like Glaceon, Leafeon, and Espeon though. But we like a good Umbreon. We like a good Umbreon. Shiny Umbreon's really pretty too. My first was Mystery Dungeon. I only did Mystery Dungeon. I didn't have the game myself. I had a friend's game I was playing, and I only got it so that I could try and do the quizzes at the start and see who I got. And I got a Cubone, and I was very happy. I can't remember which game it was, but I got Cubone. I was really pleased with that. And then I never played it because it wasn't my game. But Cubone, you know? I personally found the main Pokemon games too repetitive, so I wasn't that impressed. That's fair, that's fair. If you did want to get back into them, then I would say Arceus is probably good if you didn't like the repetitiveness. I personally am someone who appreciates, I don't want to say structure, but I like knowing what to expect in a weird way. Like, the new Pokemon game was great because it had that knowing what to expect, but it also had a mixture of surprise. Arceus, I really didn't know what to expect going in. It's not my personal favorite. I actually didn't finish it because it wasn't my sort of Pokemon game, but if you like a different sort of game, I'd say that could be a good one to look into if you haven't already played it. I do get that like the gyms and stuff can be repetitive, but I was a bit sad they weren't in Arceus. I get Dungeon's a completely different game altogether. Dungeon reminds me of Sonic Chronicles in a weird way, you know? Just like the sort of really outlier game from the others. I need a drink. My throat is like a bit mad at me. I have some soothers. Maybe I should have one. I think I liked being the Pokemon more than a kid hunting Pokemon. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I agree. The quizzes were already really fun. Ah, why am I angry? The quizzes were quite fun, but I just didn't like the games much. Drink some water. Woo! Thank you. I'll have another one because I need it. Thank you. Yeah, Sonic Chronicles was a weird game, wasn't it? It was like its edgy phase. No, that's Shadow the Hedgehog, but that's an edgy phase we approved of. Chronicles was interesting. The only thing I loved about Chronicles was that Cream was the most overpowered player, and Omega was in it. That was it. That was it. I like being able to play as everyone. Suppose that's why I like Sonic Heroes a lot as well. Shadow the Hedgehog was a time. Yeah, it was. It was great. We love Shadow the Hedgehog here. It was so good. It was my favorite, not my favorite thing. One of my favorite things though is the weird chicken gun. Reminds me of like Billy Hatcher. I can't believe it split the fandom. It was amazing. I get why it's not had a reboot though. Well, sort of actually. Now thinking about Frontiers, I'm like, actually they could have really done a Shadow reboot. And they've got the new film coming out. Maybe they'll do one with the new film. The third Sonic. That would be really fun. It's the only game with questionable soundtrack compared to the other games. Yeah, that's true. I don't particularly like Frontiers open world track. Well, in the first world, I'm not gonna say I've listened to all of them, but there was one in the start and I'm like, it's a bit boring, but I like the actual music, you know? Also, the fact that it ended on a cliffhanger was so funny. Chronicles was weird. Speaking of Sonic, I love the Black Knight, but looking at back, the story feels like a fanfic. Oh, the Black Knight was just an AU fanfic, and I loved it. I love my Lancelot. I used to have a Lancelot figure. I don't remember if I do anymore. I feel like I sold it, which was daft of me, but I used to really like it. We need more Shadow. We do. He's coming in the new Sonic movie, and I'm pretty sure he was teased for Sonic Prime, the Netflix series, which I haven't watched yet, but I've heard is very good. So I imagine he will be in more. Maybe he'll be in Frontiers. I don't know. Frontiers has that sort of has enough dark to it that I think Shadow could work. I need more Shadow as well, definitely. I mean, I want more Espio, but that ain't happening. So Shadow will do. Actually, I'd like Omega specifically. Omega's like my second favorite character, and I don't know why. He's just sort of a robot that destroys things. But I like him in Omega is underrated. One of the things I like about Chronicles is Shadow and Omega. They just have Shadow's just so like concerned about Omega. It's kind of sweet. But yeah, we need more Omega. And hands down, Omega's underrated. Also Gamma. I get why he's not in any games considering his story and the game he was in. But it would be nice to have some sort of comeback to him. He's in the comics, which is good. Well, he was. I don't think he is anymore. But yeah. I forgot I was trying to draw Rouge, but she's so hard to draw. I think maybe it's her head shape. Maybe her head shape. I don't know. I like drawing Rouge. Though I like drawing most of the girls. I'd say the girl I've drawn the least is Blaze. I've drawn most of the others quite a bit. I wish we had more Team Dark and Cream interactions. Yeah, in the comics they're very good. Yeah, but yeah, not so much in the games. Not so much. I need more Omega and Cream. They're the best combo. Best combo. I want more interactions between Team Dark and a lot of them, because they seem to only really interact with Team Sonic. Please interact with Chaotix a bit more. Sonic Heroes doesn't count. I mean, it does, but it's so long ago. What about Shadow and Cream, though? Yeah, they're cute. They're cute. I have this poster of one of the Sonic covers, and it's of Cream on Shadow's bike, looking really cool. It's amazing. I love it. It's so good. And I think it's like a double-sided poster, and the other side has Scourge on it, which is cool. Scourge was pretty good. What were you saying? Same to intro. Sorry, I always see people's replies and I'm like, wait, what are they saying that to? So sorry about that. But yeah, what were you referring to? Cream went to the dark side. Yeah, it's great. She's not literally, but I kind of love that about her as well. She's very I don't want to say fearless. She has some fears, but like she's very strong, you know? We love our Cream. The new comics are very sad though. With I don't know how new they are actually, but like the Apocalypse ones, gosh, those were a time for our poor Cream. And oh god, Charmy, oh my god. Those were something. Oh yeah, PayPal. Log me out, but I heard Cash App is better, so I might try it. Oh, okay. I don't know anything about Cash App, so I can't help you. I prefer PayPal because, I don't know, is Cash App common in the UK? You're from the UK, right? I don't know if Cash App might be good, but think about how safe it is in the UK as well. Maybe it's not got as much, like if something goes wrong, can you contact them in the UK, you know? I was agreeing with the Wish Team Dark interact with more than just Sonic. Yeah, it's true. Honestly, a lot of characters miss opportunities. Yeah, PayPal for some reason won't let me log in at all. Oh, Cash App is UK applicable. Okay, cool. I literally know no one who uses it, so it's good to know that you do. I do now know someone who uses it. Okay, as long as it's got like, because you know there's some things that aren't always globally accessible, so it's good that Cash App is. I'd also just say, I know it's not the easiest, but you could always just make a new PayPal, I guess. I don't know. Taking a break from drawing because I don't know what colors to use. That's fair. I mean, obviously characters are obviously quite consistent, but then like outfits, you're like, oh, I don't know. They're always a bit harder, aren't they? What are you drawing anyway? I'm just gonna add like, I'm gonna leave this one for now. I think it's fine. It might be something I need to sleep on. You remind me I need to set up a PayPal account. Is there anything that I should know before getting started? I know you didn't ask me. PayPal's relatively easy to set up. I've never had the problem that Cutesy has had. If you're setting it up for commissions, you might want to set it up as a business account if you don't want people who are who you don't know seeing like your personal info. You might want to set one up as like a business account, because I remember you saying you might do commissions. But if it's just to make payments and stuff, then you can just do a personal. I mean, you can do a personal regardless, but I always think it's safer to just do business because you don't want to like dox yourself. Thank you, intro. Thank you. You don't mind that I call you intro, right? Let me know if like that's wrong. I just say intro because introverted is 4 whole syllables. I cannot handle that. Valentine stuff. Oh, nice. Yes, I can't wait to see them. I always look forward to a good Valentine's, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. We love seeing Valentine's art in this economy. I really should do more Valentine's themed things. I have not started at all. I'm terrible. Maybe I'll just do one on the day. I don't know. I guess I'll work on a comic. I could add... Okay, so I'm almost done. But I could add either like Z's. And maybe not there. Maybe like there. Or I could add question marks. What do you think? Not really, sorry, because I can't access it. Yeah, that's fair enough. Thank you for saying that. The one thing that I'm worried about starting commissions is having weirdo spots. Yeah, I would just set up a business one. I would just set up a business one then. It doesn't do much like it doesn't really change much. It's just that you can put it under your name, like your business name, so you could have yours as Space Beanie. Like mine is MLTY Universe, for example. And yeah, you will still have an address because legally businesses need an address, but so keep that in mind. But yeah, maybe look into whether you want it as a business or not. For me, I need an address because I ship things, so you might not, but it should be fine. Look into it. Okay, thank you. I will stick to the question mark, but like if she's tired, it'll just be huh. I guess that's valid. I'm always like that. I've asked so many questions today just out of confusion, so. Another thing I'm curious about, do you do the drawing and then the payment? Never, ever, because people, as bad as it sounds, I would say many people just wouldn't pay. That sounds horrible. What I usually do, this is just me. I mean, I don't remember how I did it with like Cosmo, but for new people, I usually take 50% and then I draw a sketch. And if they approve this, so this is if it's a full color. If it's just a sketch, I would take the payment up front. But let's say they get this icon that I'm drawing now. I'd take 50% from them. I would draw the sketch. If they like the sketch, I will request the rest of the payment and finish it. If they don't like the sketch, I'll revise it. And then at least, if they don't pay for the rest of it, you've only done a sketch and you still have like a deposit, you know? But yeah, I just do the sketches until it's approved. But yeah, 100% get a deposit at the least. I can understand why you might not want to do payment up front. But also, if your prices are really low, I would just take payment up front. I don't see any harm in it. Anything less than £50 I think is fine for payment up front, to be honest. But it depends on your personal preference. I would say get a deposit and then get a sketch approved and then finish it. Or just get all payment up front and finish it. Never do the full piece without getting the full payment. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Another thing, you never accept commissions from followers you don't know or ask to draw their pets without any info. They're scammers. Yeah, the pet one I've heard a lot. In terms of from followers you don't know, that could make sense. Like if they're not following you, it's strange. But if they already follow you, I don't think that should be a problem. Like if it's seen that they're like genuine. Because I don't follow everyone who follows me, for example. But yeah, like obviously try and look into see if they're genuine or not. But a lot of people will try and scam, so do keep that in mind. Also, don't do payments as... how do I word this? I would recommend taking payments as goods and services regardless of the fear of potential backlash, because that's just more professional. Because if you tell people to do it friends and family, they will think you're scamming them. So be careful there. You don't want to look like a scammer in return. They do take fees, but it's only like, it's not even 5%. So maybe just add an extra £1 on top of your prices if you really want to. You have to take your time with commissions to never rush it. I agree with that, but I also think communication is so important. If you think you're gonna take longer than the time you've agreed, just let them know. Most people are really open on it. Some people might ask for a refund, and if you are taking longer than the agreed time, you might have to do that. It depends on the person and the agreement made. But for me, I try and say my art will take a month, and if it's longer than that, I'll let them know. Most people are chill with it. I've never had someone ask for a refund. But yeah, definitely, honestly, the most important bit when working with a client would be communication. 100%, 100%. I've also heard you can refuse payment or commissions. Yeah, of course you can. You can't, no one can force you to do a commission if you're not comfortable with it. If you'd rather just take commissions from people you know, that is a-okay. You do what you want to. That might be good to start with just so you get the hang of doing commissions. But communication is definitely the key. Make sure you update them. I tend to update through each stage, but not everyone does that. So I would update the sketch, line art. No, maybe not line art. I'd update like sketch, flats, sketch. So, okay, step by step, they've filled in my form. I take a deposit. Then I do a sketch. If they want me to revise it, I revise it. Then when it's good to go, I take the rest of the payment. So all the payment is done now. And then I usually show them the line art and the flats together. And then if they need me to change anything, I can do that. And then I finish it and send it to them. Definitely agree. Well, Visas on payment will take a cut. Yeah, I agree. But I mean, that's true. But it's just the professional way to do it. So just keep that in mind. I think you should do it through that way because you want to be seen as a professional in your medium. So either do it through that or just do it as a goods and services payment. But they do take maybe 5%. So you might want to add that on top. But yeah, I would do, for me, it's 50% first and then 50% after sketch. If they don't pay the rest, then you have the 50%, which you can just say is the cost of a sketch, so it's not too bad. If you have the issue I have with PayPal, don't keep asking them to send you a code to log in to the service. It won't work. Yeah, it's weird. I don't have this issue. For me, it's fine, but they do ask a lot. I mean, at least it's good security, I guess. I hope no one's like accessed your PayPal though, cutie. I hope you haven't had like fraudulent payments, etc. But yeah, definitely like communication, payment either upfront or 50-50. Never do less than that. I would say goods and services because you don't want to, unless you know the person, like, because as a buyer, I wouldn't want to pay via goods and via friends and family, to be honest, because it just worries me if people take a long time and you could get scammed yourself. What else? Yeah, just communicating with them all the way along. Also, if they plan on using it for commercial use, so like if you were to do a drawing and they were to like print it and sell it, that would be a different price to if you were just to draw it and then they just like use it for themselves. I tend to only do personal use, which is the use it for yourself. But keep in mind that some people might want like a logo designed or something, and you would have to price that differently. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Also with friends and family, you can't report if they're a scammer. Is that like what Redbubble does? What do you mean? Do you mean in terms of the selling? It's like, if someone commissioned you to draw something and then they took that art and sold it on Redbubble, you would want to charge more money for that than if you were just like, if they would just commission the drawing and just have it as like a print in their wall, because they're not making money off it. If they're going to make money off your art, you need to charge more for it, 100%. I don't use Redbubble. Yeah, I suppose if they're planning on using the art that you make for them, so let's say your commissions are £50, flat normal price. But if they were to sell that on Redbubble, they could make way more money on it. So I would charge more than that for commercial rights. I would look into it a bit more. Yeah, exactly. They're paying you for the merch design. Look into commercial and personal use. They're different things. Honestly, if you are starting out, I would just do personal use for now. And then if someone asks you specifically, look into it, because it might just get a bit overwhelming otherwise. On my forms, I usually just say, if it's for personal use, if you want something that you want to make money on, message me or like email me and we'll discuss it. But my prices are for personal use only. Make sure you specify that, or people will try and wiggle their way around it. You don't know. You never know. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Bacon Boy. Like, maybe just ask like, hey, I've got commissions open. Ideally, I just want to keep it to people I follow, I guess. I don't know. Or just to get used to it. Just to get used to the process. Because like, we're telling you all this and you're writing it down. But it's always different when you do it. But yeah, you can always do contracts, which mean if they sell it, you require a percentage of profit. Yeah, you definitely can. I think a flat rate is easier, but a contract, depending on the company, could get you more money. But that really, really, really depends on the company. If it's a big company, yeah, of course, a contract. But for the most part, a flat rate is a bit easier. But to be honest, this might be a bit much considering you haven't set up your PayPal yet. I would just do PayPal first, do the commissions. You know I'm always about if you have any questions, so feel free to just pop me a message. Yeah. I look forward to seeing them. Also, commission-wise, please have a good commission sheet and maybe have it pinned to your Instagram or Twitter or wherever you use. Because a lot of people are like, commissions are open, and I go to their page and I can't find their price list, which is not very helpful if you're trying to push commissions. If you're not trying to push them, it doesn't matter. Or have them in like your highlight in Instagram stories or something. Just have them somewhere accessible and with the price. I don't want to, as a buyer, because I buy a lot as well, I don't usually like to see a thing and then it's like, message me for the price. I would like an idea on the price. It can be like £50, but if it like £50 plus, depending on complexity. But I want an idea of what I'd be getting into, you know? It's like if you see a watch and there's no price, you're like, I'm not gonna ask them. That's me anyway. Maybe everyone's different. I need to work on a sheet, but I've been procrastinating. Yeah, honestly, I don't have a proper sheet, but that's because I don't have loads of time for commissions anyway. If someone wants one, by all means, they can fill in my form or go on my Ko-fi. But for the most part, I'm not too worried about them. I find commissions kind of... I like doing some commissions, but some can be... It can be kind of hard or tiring when you... Sorry, I've been yapping for ages, haven't I? It can be kind of tiring if like you just want to work on your own projects and then you got commissions to do. I kind of gave up wanting to get commissioned now. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope that's like maybe because you're busy, or do you mean in another way? Because I want to enjoy doing commissions, you know? So I don't push it too much. That's why I only do like chibis these days, because I like drawing a good chibi. Maybe I should just copy and paste the question mark. Hi, Enderkin. Hello. How are you doing? Have you been having a good weekend? How are you? Thank you for popping in. Both busy now, but I barely got nothing. Yeah, commissions are very... You have to really... Because there's a lot of commissions going about. You have to like push a lot. There's also Fiverr, which is really competitive. So... Oh, thank you so much for joining the Space Agents. Thank you, thank you. I might need to move that because you can just about see it there. The little trigger thing. Tired as... Yeah, same. I mean, that's why we picked... So what we're doing today, we're working on my emotes because I hit affiliate. Whoop, whoop. And we picked the tired one because I am tired today. I'm also very tired. Yeah, the Space Agents. So my characters in this are based on my comic called Space Agent Diamond. And yeah, so that's why they're called the Space Agents. So you're like a new recruit member. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, also sorry you're tired. I'm quite tired as well. yeah, I have comics. I should make a exclamation mark thingy for them, but I don't. I can just let me see if I can like link tree something though. So, and if anyone's interested, you can see my comics on here on the Webtoons and Tapas thing. But you don't have to look at it. It's just if you're curious about the Space Agents or anything. Chibis are fun. Chibis are so fun. They are my favorite to doodle. I like sketching anything, but in terms of like making a full piece for myself, definitely a good old chibi. With the big eyes, stubby features, you know. I recently made a new OC. Nice. What sort of OC are they? Thanks for the advice, Milty. I'm working on the commission sheet. I've wrote down the types of drawings, what I can and can't do. Yeah, that's a good start. Also, yeah. But even if you don't have that, never feel bad for rejecting something just because it's out of your zone. Like, I don't think I could do anything mega detailed, you know. Based off me, the OC is me, the Ender King. Nice. We all love a good Sona. What do you say are the features on it that link to you? Like, yeah, also call you Ender. Okay, awesome. I will call you Ender. Why not? But yeah, since I don't know if others in the chat also have like sonas. If you do, what like features do you have that you're like, yes, this made it me. This is me. Aggressive. What about like physical features more than anything? Like May is a mixture of a Sona and not a Sona because she's like the protagonist in my comic. Our main joint feature is that we're sleepy, to be fair, but also like we have similar fashion taste, I guess. Currently working on a small Morbius animation. Whoa, I cannot wait to see that. Give you credit for animation. I have not done a decent animation in ages. I don't think my Twitch notification things really count. But I used to animate all the time. I mean, does my VTuber model count? Yeah, of course they count. What do you think your VTuber would be like you in that world, sort of thing? You've seen my Sona, the eyes. What do we call those eyes? I like them though. I find them quite cartoony in a sense. Does that make sense? They seem kind of cartoony, but I love them. wondering on when I'm doing the commission sheet, what's the most important thing I should write down? Payment terms, which is upfront, or like 50% and then 50% after sketch, what you can and can't do. I would also put a deadline down because that helps you as well as them. Because if you put a deadline down, you can be a bit stricter on yourself. I think it's always good. Obviously, don't rush, like Cutesy said, but I think it's good to be strict on yourself, and it helps with communicating so they know when to expect their commission. Like a rough turnaround, doesn't have to be exact. And then if you go over that, you can say, hey, I'm sorry. I would also maybe say personal use only, just to avoid the whole thing with commission, commercial use and whatnot. I would say do personal use, and then when you're more comfortable, offer the commercial use option. I am Enderman, but I can show emotions and speak like a human. Ah, okay, cool. Although in my friend's zone, I'm sort of their head, and I can take... Oh, evil. Nice. So are you saying you're evil? Just curious. I might even use CapCut editing to add a voice for Morbius. You know, I've heard CapCut's really good, but I've never used it. Do people recommend this? Is this like good for reels and stuff? Because I need to get better at that sort of stuff. Oh yeah, Cutesy also has a good point. Like, limit yourself. I would only do 3 or 4 a month if I ever got that many. But I usually would limit it to like 3 a month for myself in terms of commissions. But yeah, I agree. Like, limit yourself. Don't overdo it. Don't just take them because you can. You might be like, okay, this is good, but I'll put you on the waiting list and get back to you when I have slots available next month. I would only take a set amount each month. They're from Boots, but I can teleport. I haven't seen the films. Don't judge me. I've heard they're really good and I need to watch them. I got to go. What do you mean? What do you mean I gotta go? Or do you mean you've got to go? I'm confused. Oh, the ads are back. Hello, ads. And hello, Rady. I hope you don't have ads. Do you have ads? Do I have someone to talk? I think they meant I. Ah, okay. If you are going, au revoir. Thank you for stopping in and becoming a space agent. And really, hello. I am sad to say that they have not approved my emotes yet. It's sad. We cannot annoy the chat with them. Ah, you're subbed. I forget this is a thing. There was like an option to tick where it's like subs still see ads, and I was like, why would I want to do that to them? Why would I do that? Anyway, this is the new emote for today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a second one. Maybe. I'm a bit tired. That's why we picked this one. So yeah, I think she's done. I might make the question marks a bit bolder actually, because last time I had to make ringlet bolder. But yeah, they didn't approve my emotes yet. I put them on yesterday morning when I woke up, and they didn't approve them yet. Bacon Boy, I don't mind, but like, try not to like promo in the chat. You're kind of promoing. Like, maybe ask me another time. I think I don't mind the idea of it, but I need to think about it. And I think asking on chat puts a lot of pressure on myself. So I'd rather like see the commission sheet before I can answer that question. You know, just being honest. And yeah, Twitch takes a while approving sometimes. Yeah, it does. It takes like 48 hours. Rude. But yeah, if you send me the commission sheet when you're done with it, I can have a look and let you know. I like commissioning people, so I would be happy to most of the time. But, you know, I need to see what you're offering. I don't want to be like, yeah, I'll do it, and then not. It took a week? Oh my gosh, no. No. I should have done my emotes beforehand then. I don't want like the sub to run out. Don't want the sub to run out. Oh, I've been told before someone would commission me and never did. Yeah, that's hard. I've guiltily done that, not intentionally. Sometimes just forget, but I'm trying like to stick more to my word. So that's why I don't want to be like, yeah, I'll do it when I'm on stream if I feel pressured. I know that's not the intention, Bacon Boy, by the way. It's just obviously I'm on a live stream. You could be like, you could hold me to it. No, that's fine. Sorry if that came off as a little weird. I'm just nervous because it's so new to me. Yeah, just like message me any questions or queries. Well, you can ask general queries. Like most of the ones you've had are fine and ones that most people could take note of. But when anything's very specific to you in terms of something that makes money, it's more like a self-promo. So it seems I'm not sure how far that is on others either. But yeah, just like message me. I think it gets faster. Get one approved, it gets faster. It's weird because I had the ringlet approved, right? But the Puyo text didn't look good. So I edited it. The ringlet approved literally as soon as I uploaded it. So I edited it and then now it's not approved. So frustrating. I want my Puyo. And yeah, I get that doing commissions is nervous. So don't worry about it. Don't worry. You are all good. The first emotes got approved way faster than the others for me. Yeah, my first Puyo got approved, but I couldn't read the text. So I was like, I have to delete it. It's pointless. And I wish I just kept it up because now it's not being approved. We want the Puyo! But I think once they get approved, it'll be fine. They're probably just like, what are these wacky aliens? Look a little sus to me. I just wanted them for this stream, I guess. Because Rady, I'm only streaming Wednesday next week. So you're not going to get as much time to use them. Makes me sad. I'm doing Wednesday next week and then the week after I'm doing Monday and Wednesday. Because I'm away, so... How weird, my first one took so long and now they don't take any time at all. Oh, well, fingers crossed that after mine are approved, they're just like, they just fly out. That'd be good. This one can be nice and early. Okay, so I think we're done with this one. I don't think I need to add white to the other bits, so... yeah, we'll just leave it at this. She's like a tired, confused person. So myself. She's me. I had to re-upload it with thicker lines. Yeah, it's so deceiving. I'm like zooming out and I'm like, yeah, it's fine. But when I put it on there, the Puyo was so hard to read. So I had to do it. How weird. My first one. Oh, sorry. Maybe I read that. I think I did. Also, even if you won't stream, I'll still use them in another chat for sure. Oh, thank you. Please do. Please do. I want to do an animation one of May dancing. But I think that'll take a little longer and I'm not sure whether to do that on stream or not because I've only done one. I've gotten a bit distracted today. In a good way. Okay, so... one sec. Let me just double check we got that one. Okay, we do. It looks so weird underneath all the white. Okay. This is the next one. So that's another one down, guys. Thank you, team, for all the help. What's everyone's plans this evening? I could go for another one. Oh, sorry, Astra. Are you flattened? No. I could go for another one, but it depends. Oh, ringlet is flattened. That's fine. Depends if everyone else is also. It's like 10 p.m. Hey, it's definitely bedtime for some people, okay? Like me, usually I'd be in bed. Okay, we'll go for the chip heart, I guess. What do you think? Should I do chip heart or should I do wavy May? Chip, okay. We will do chip. That one should be pretty easy as well. I mean, it's going to be really difficult and challenging, I guess. Thank you! I will do some stretches because I need them. Nice and serene stretches. How long did I make that audio? I wanted to do some me stretching. I'm stretching, can you hear me? I wanted to do like May actually stretching as an animation for that audio, which is beautiful. But yeah, I'm just gonna do it like this. I'm drawing my emotes, decided to join you. Yeah, nice. Not much yet, but I might make some Valentine's art of Morbius and Ashley. Okay, cool. And you're doing animation now as well, right? Or okay. Well, so we seem to have a consensus on our little UFO. What? Oh no! Double. I might need to get more water if you guys keep doing that. Thank you though. Thank you to you both. I will stay hydrated. I hope you appreciate the videos. By the way, that come up with them. Okay. We'll do Chip now. Because Chip loves everyone and everyone loves Chip. It's fact. Is that the right? That doesn't look the right size. We'll just do it new. I've only just started, but yes, I will save my work. I will save this, to be fair, before I forget. Chip loves you. Ah, yeah. For those of you who don't know, that's from my YouTube video. An alien goes to Comic-Con. It's something. I'll just say that it's something. Had to make sounds for all my redeems. Yeah, I feel like that's why I did it, because I can follow chat, but if I'm drawing, I'm not going to be looking at chat all the time. So like we'll follow for the notifications, at least it like notifies me that someone has demanded me to save my work, drink water, and get Astron to dance, I guess. It is like an angsty animation related to this world I made for my OCs. They aren't based off fandoms. Yeah, we love it. We love the OC lore. Can't wait to see that. So I just wanted to try the space cookies. Honestly, I have been... Sorry, one sec. I have been... That's the water. I have only really been active on Twitch this year. I've been in it on and off last year because I wanted to stream last year. It didn't really happen because I was busy, or like it just didn't happen. And now that I've started streaming, I'm on it a lot more. So yeah, I've only really got into the idea of channel points myself. It's very bizarre that now people can use them on mine. I don't know if I should make them literal cookies in the comic. Like maybe Ringlet could bake space cookies. How cute would that be? I just called him that because it sounded sweet. And yeah, you could. There are definitely some funny things I could do with channel point stuff, but I'm trying to stick to OCs because I'm lame. so that means doing a lot of like video and audio work, and I might do like some Sonic or Pokemon ones because I feel like I talk about them every stream, so at least it's relatable to the stream. That looks more like woo. But we're gonna go with happy. Because Chip's a happy boy. One named McKnight, who's a TV show host. He suffers from split personality and despises my two bear brothers. Oh, that sounds cool. I mean, is the split personality... Because you know there are different types of disorders for it, I suppose, is the term. But yeah, it'll be good to learn more about him. I like the name McKnight. It makes me think of like McDonald's in medieval times. Sorry to any McKnights out there. Someday I'll make some originals for Redeem and stuff. Yeah, no pressure to. I'm very OC based. That's my lifeblood. I think the ones you have are pretty funny though, so I wouldn't worry. He was inspired by King Dice. Oh, from Cuphead, right? And his job as a TV show host. I haven't played Cuphead, but I love like the music and the animation style. Very cool. And I love Miss Chalice. I don't even know much about her, but I love her. You Now I Am Too. But most of them aren't directly relevant to Rady, so... You Know I Am Too. Oh, I see, sorry. I was like, huh? Weren't you always? Yeah, that's true. You could always have something that, like, makes you think of Rady. Because it is kind of a bit of work doing these. There's one that... I'll show you the last one, maybe. Actually, no, I won't. It's random doodle time, but it's like the worst one of them because I think I got a bit burnt out. So I need to edit that one a bit. But it's not very good. I need to edit that one. They're quite hard to do when they're like, you want to keep it so OC based. Chip's eyes will be copy pasted and flipped. You guys don't get to say in this. Honestly, I could probably do mirror on this, but I don't know how to do mirror on this program. How do I mirror? Is there a way to mirror? There must be a way to mirror. I won't mirror though. No. We're gonna suffer. Does anyone have any plans for next week, by the way? Early next week, I guess, because I'll be asking on Wednesday again, I suppose. Anyone got anything exciting next week? I suppose it's like the first week of Feb, which is kind of scary. Mostly just college stuff. Yeah. I'm not sure when the half term is. I think that's like mid-Feb, right? LGBT plus History Month. Yeah, that's true. It is LGBT month and History Month. Yeah. I always thought oh no, that's Black History. Black History is October, I think. What history? Is it a specific history or I'm not gonna lie, I didn't take history. I didn't take history. I'll be staying overtime in college next week because I only have 1 week left to finish my project. You got this, you got this, you can do it, you can do it. At least once it's done, you know. Got nothing besides stream bids. Nice, I will try and check you out. When are you streaming, Rady? I've done a new character I posted that is an alien. It's a blue one who looks like Mewtwo. I've been thinking of giving him a backstory. Nice, we love a good alien. I will have to check that out sometime. Black History is happening in the USA in Feb and October for us. Yeah, okay, that's where I'm getting confused. I got it. Also, speaking of Mewtwo, at MCM London, in May, they're going to have the voice actors for the from the Pokemon 2000, I believe. So Mewtwo's voice actor is going to be there. That's pretty cool. Same as usual, it's Monday and unfortunately Wednesday. Hey, no, that's on me. That's on me. I had to change my schedule a bit. But I can come chill with you on Monday. I'll come chill with you tomorrow. Heard about that. Sounds so amazing. It does. I probably won't be able to do it because I'll be busy behind my stall. And also I don't want to think about how much it costs. I'm already spending enough money on my table. Is anyone going to MCM London, by the way? Or any events this year? I mean, I know some of you do Cardiff. Or do most of you do Cardiff, actually. Are you coming to any, Rady? Are you going to the UK at all? Because it was so weird seeing you in last year. Thinking on it. Yeah, that's fair. I think MCM, you could definitely just stick to one a year. It is quite intense. MCM's so expensive. Yeah, for everyone. I trade there. I sell stuff. The tables are disgusting. Very disgusting prices. I remember when they used to be £30 for the whole weekend too. It's very, very sad. Very sad. I don't pay anywhere near that. And now, yeah, the weekends are like 100. I don't go London, maybe Cardiff. Honestly, Cardiff, Wales events in general are usually my favourite. So I can understand that. The Showmasters is coming back. The Showmasters one. I can't actually make it though, which sucks because I'm going to the Sonic event. But there's a Cardiff Showmasters October. I'm excited for it to come back though. I want to do it. I found an old convo some year ago talking about tickets. Why the tickets were £17. Oh, yeah, I know, right? I remember Friday was like only 12 because it started at 2 and then finished at 6. Yeah, not worth it for you. That makes sense. Do you live in London? I live in London, so like for me it's fine. I would still visit it, but I make money there instead. I'm always down. Haven't had plans at the moment. It specifically came over to Manchester then because it was a pal's birthday. Yeah, I remember that. That was cool. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not doing that event again just because I have so much going on. And I think I'm hopefully doing a Norwich Pride event that weekend. But yeah, it would be cool to see you if you're doing any. But yeah, I understand MCM isn't worth it. It depends what you go for, to be honest. What you like from an event. If it's just like cosplaying and hanging out, I can get why you wouldn't pay for it. Just meet up outside. I don't think I can ever do London cons. They're way too expensive. Yeah. Honestly, it's for me it's fine. I live here. I live very close to the venue, so it's fine. But they are way too expensive. It's because they get everyone in one place, you know. It's literally like a hub. You got like all the artists there. You got, I don't know. But they probably need more to do. In terms of like traders, it's definitely the best place for it. I'd rather do multiple cheap ones than one big one. Yeah, if you are like someone who gets stressed easily and anxious, I would recommend doing the same. A lot of chill cons will be better. You can also if you want to talk to artists and stuff, then I would do as you do right now, Sugarland. I live relatively close, but I prefer international cons. Oh yeah, I think you said... I feel like I remember someone saying that. But yeah, I've had some international cons are really, really good. For me, it's a hassle just to get all my stock over. But I would love to visit one day. Love to visit one. It was worth it to get to meet people in real life for the first time. Yeah, it is the best meeting people in real life, isn't it? It's really good. Just meeting online friends is so nice. So nice. I would love to sell a table again, but man, they're never cheap. Yeah, especially LFCC is so hit and miss. MCM is a bit more... I'm paying a lot of money, but I know it's a good event. Most events aren't like that. That's why I don't mind spending the money at LFCC. Not LFCC, MCM. LFCC I like rarely do now. I'm like, oh, if I'm free and I really just want to trade at an event, I go there. I do quite well with my comics at some events, but most of the time, yeah, just MCM is the safest. Bacon Boy, I'm not Sugarland. Hello, my name's Milty. But there is Annie Manga Pop Cardiff, and there is the Showmasters are doing Cardiff Film and Comic Con in Cardiff, which I used to really love. So those two, and yeah, also the one in the university as well. That I met you guys at, but that isn't Comic Con. That's a different one. Oh yeah. I went to Cardiff right before the Rona started. Oh yeah, Cardiff as a place is fine, but it's just the events are like my favorites. Maybe that's just because I know a lot of people there. I guess. I don't know. I sent a design to be made into keychains and I'm hoping it goes through. I got an email twice asking me to send them the files when I already have. Oh, that's so annoying. Was that Zap? It was for my now ex that went there. That you ent there. Yeah. Oh, okay. I get that. Things happen. But Cardiff's nice enough. They have some cool merchy stores. Vograce. Vograce is fine. I've not had issues myself, so hopefully it's okay. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. But yeah, there's free in Cardiff now. The Annie Manga Pop has moved to Cardiff. It's at the Future Inn, I believe. Showmasters is at... It's called Cardiff Film and Comic Con, I believe. It's not at the motor point because they're taking that down. I forgot where they've moved it to. And then there is the one at the uni. I only want to go to events when my friends are going, but there's barely any. Honestly, in Wales, it's so hard. Other than those ones, I'm going to Swansea. Swansea Comic Con, which is mid-May. And I get that's not even easy for you guys to get to if you don't live there. And then there's also Telford Comic Con, which is called Wales Comic Con, even though it's not in Wales for some weird reason. I think it used to be in Wrexham, which is way up north, and then they moved it to Telford. It's kind of weird. All right, I forgot, my bad. Anyone? Yeah, exactly. Everyone has different reasons for going to cons. Personally, for me, if I was to visit a con again, I'd just love to go on my own, just be able to, like, as bad as it sounds, put some music in and walk around the stalls, buy what I want to buy. I would love to go, like, on my own. Is that weird? Like, just vibe on my own. Is that strange? I suppose it's a little weird. I think maybe because I haven't done it in so long and I'm always interacting with people, it'd be nice to just go at my own pace. I still have 2 art prints. Oh yeah, you said, thank you. For me, it's figures and Artist Alley I love. Yeah, I used to collect so many figures. Oh my gosh. I don't anymore, mostly just because I need to be strong. But I love the Artist Alley as well. It's so good. I'd love to go on my own, but in a scene like a con, it can feel lonely easily. Yeah, I can imagine. I think for me, I just daydream so much everywhere I go. So I don't know. It depends. It can depend on the event. Also, if you're going to Cardiff, yeah, I'll be around, but it's not till September. They're not doing one in April. It's in September this year. So yeah, I always make sure to go to them. They're like, me and my mum love them. So the art prints were from people called Faye Kwan Chan, and I don't remember the other. Oh, okay, yeah. There's so many people. It's hard to keep track. Hopefully, like, you can get a business card if you see them again. Well, at least Chip's colors are easy, right? It's just like, boom. He's colored. That's too dark. But yeah, I have a lot of new bits. I don't know what I'll have by September. But right now I've got my dreamy bags coming in, which are like rectangle bags with the moon. I can't explain it better than that at the moment. My brain ain't working. I've got a lot of raccoon merch coming in, froggy merch, like Apog, the apple frog, and Rakakuni, who is the orange thief. And then I got a lot of farm friend stuff because I just felt like drawing. I felt like drawing farmy animals. Rady, in terms of those names, can you send me the character design somewhere? I want to see it. I could probably help you out, but I would want to see the character first if it's to do with a character. Because I feel like once I see the character, I'll have a better idea. I need to decide which dreamy color I want first. Yeah, there's like the lilac-y color. It's more like a lavender and then black. For me, I'm like just happy to have a lilac-y bag. I haven't got one yet, like of my own design, so I'm excited to have the lilac eater bag coming in. Let me see if I got something suitable of her. Thank you. I don't share links on here, but like if you put it on here, I can like look at it anyway. It just won't share it with the others. Just a heads up. Oh, when I'm in Cardiff, I mostly buy Gundam figures to build. Yeah, I know a lot of people that do that. It does seem quite fun. I don't really have the time for that. I used to have the Sergeant Frog figures. The ones similar where you build them. They were really fun. They were like these big mecha frogs and then like the little frog inside. They were fun. Because I want to do either a second Kanoko bag on my first Prism Rainbow or second Space Agent bag. Cosmo. What would I do in my one? I don't even know. I feel like if I made my own merch, I'd definitely make, if I somehow had enough merch for it, I would make one of them Eileen and one of them Minnie. You know, the girlfriends. I draw a lot. They're just really fun to draw. I just love like little shrines for them because they sort of match them both in a weird way. But more specifically, I could do maybe Ringlet in the lilac-y one. I think that could work as well. Ah, the brown spots of doom. So annoying. Honestly, I stopped making my own badges because of the risk. I've noticed the ones I outsource seem okay. But the ones I make, all of mine have brown spots on. I don't know what it is, if it's to do with the paper or whatnot, but because of my wrists anyway, I'm not meant to do too much heavy work on the wrists. And also because of the brown spots. I'm like, yeah, I'll just outsource them. If you, if there's any in particular you really, really want, let me know. I can maybe try and get them in again. But I probably can't get them all in, sadly. It really does suck about the brown spots, though. I actually have no idea on it. It's very frustrating for me, too. But I should be ordering in some badges, so if there's any you really want, let me know. Too many. I have a lot of eater bags, but yeah. I might buy your comics if you sell any. I do. I mean, I have a few on my Etsy. I know you mean in person. With in person, it's hard for me to figure out whether to bring them to cons or not. Because you guys are great, but comics are very heavy, and a lot of the time, I maybe sell like one comic, two. So it's very hard for me to justify carrying all those comics because they take up a lot of space. Yeah. I will, I have 3 comics online. I don't have the boy in yellow online, but I will just send you a link if you wanted to have a peek at the comics. Comics! So I have the Space Agent ones on there, which is mostly May's focus. I have Date Crashes, which is like a pre-story. So it's like before May becomes who she is now. And then a little art book, if you wanted to take a peek, but you do not have to. But also, if I'm at any event you're at and you want a comic, I can definitely bring one for you. But I usually don't bring them unless I'm asked to be honest. Honestly, I would love more of your OCs, Eileen and Minnie. Thank you! Thank you. I am debating on the Valentine's comic to be either between, like, either them or Paige and Rag, because Sugar Cosmo reminded me of my favorite couple. Not literally, but they are a couple I really enjoy drawing. So I'm debating between them and Eileen and Minnie for the Valentine's comic, I guess. I still have the coloring book I haven't colored in. I haven't colored mine in either, so don't worry. I remember I last met you at MCM and we made a trade on the Sonic keyrings like it was a secret. Shh! They might be watching this stream! No, it's fine. I'm doing Sonic... Did I tell you about it? There's a new Sonic event, but it's in Bristol. I think you were here for that. Sorry if you weren't. But there's a Sonic Fan Fest in Bristol in October. I might be getting like more charms in for that. Yeah, the Kickstarter. So I might make more merch for them, but to be honest, I don't plan on making more Sonic keyrings unless I get into that event specifically. Because I'm trying not to do as much fan art. Maybe like some prints though. I don't know. Or maybe the Chow as a keyring. I'd like to do the Chow, I think. Because Chip's kind of like a Chow, ain't he? Could you do small and easy ones? Do you mean of the mini comics? That's bold of you to assume I can do that. Because like, I mean, if it's I could do a small and easy one for Minnie and Eileen because they don't really need a backstory as much. They're kind of dating anyway. Whereas with Paige and Wright, there's so much going on with the boy in yellow that to do a 4-panel comic, it'd be like, it would lack a lot of context, if that makes sense. I'm not doing both because I will overdo my need to do art lists and then get burnt out. Yeah, I get that. I have a comic idea for Paige and Reich. It's one I sketched out ages ago, but it's long, so I don't know. I could try and think of something with 4 panels worth. Maybe I'll ask the people I always send my work to for ideas and stuff. I try not to send it to too many people though. But yeah, I'll see. I could probably do Island and Millie quite easily though. If I do Paige and Reich, it's just because if I do it without context, people will just be like, "Why does Reich like Paige? She's kind of problematic," and she is. That's why you need context, I suppose. I just never finish. That's fair. That's fair. That's why I do short comics. Like literally, my comics these days are 4 panels because it's just more manageable for me. Way more manageable. I used to do The Boy in Yellow, which was like full on 4 pages a week. How did I do it? No wonder I burnt out. Also, where did I send that thing again? Picture. Whisper thingy? Yeah, you can do. I'll take a sneak. Oh, if you want to, you can share the link here. It's just others won't see it, but I can copy and paste it. So whatever's easier for you, just let me know which so I can have a look. And let me know which names again. Not to sound like I'm talking about my OCs too much, but yeah, you said this the other stream. Please do, please do. They're very cute. But yeah, no, I definitely draw what people like, but also draw what you like. I try and just draw. I draw a lot for myself these days. Hence Paige and Reich. Like they're interesting, but I don't think people not approve of the shit, but they're just like, huh? You know? But yeah, definitely. Just if you want to draw them and if people liking them inspires you to draw them, go for it. This will sound weird, but I'm having so much fun coloring in boils right now. You mean boiled candy, right? Hard-boiled candy? You don't mean anything strange, do you? No, I mean, I can imagine that. It sounds quite, I don't want to say therapeutic. Sort of like that popping bubble wrap vibe. Anyway, let me have a snoop at this. I've been whispered to. Okay, she's very cool. I love her scleras. They are yellow. Where are the names? Kale, Igana, Robin, and Brady. Oh, they're very well because I can. True. I think I prefer Igana for her. That's just me, though. That's just me. But she looks cool. She looks cool. Learning to blend colors. Yeah, I'm always like, I'm gonna blend. And then I'm like, but cell shading. But cell shading. It just works better for my art. But I really love the look of blended art. Blended colors. But when you make that into like a pin, for some reason it just doesn't translate as well. Her original design was Homestuck related, so I kept them how they were. Ah, you were one of those. Oh, what's your link? Oh, you just mentioned Cutesy's message. I'll read it out. It won't let me actually add it. Cutesy said, I'll maybe upload my story to Tumblr or fanfiction is too toxic. It's because you added the dot in. That's why. Yeah, fanfiction. I haven't been on fanfiction.net in ages. But wow, you are kind of correct. When I was on there, it was a bit of a time. Sonic fanfics were... I didn't mind the fanfics I read. It was more the stress that came from making friends on there, I suppose. It wasn't even that they were nasty. It was just that a lot of problems just came from it. It's a shame because it's actually such a good... It's good for networking, but yeah, it's quite toxic. I thought fanfiction.net was finished. Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised it's still going. I'm surprised, but it doesn't surprise me, I guess. People got to post their fanfics somewhere that's got exposure. Tumblr has exposure, but not so much for fanfics. Listen, archive of our own. Like no more updates. It might not have any more updates. I have no idea. What do you mean by listen, archive of our own? What do you mean? Is that a thing? Also, because I started early, I'm like, wow, it's not even 11 yet. I tried to get that, but they didn't accept my account request. Oh, is Archive of Our Own like... Is that like the new Toy House? But for writing, I remember when Toy House first came out and it was so like elitist to get one. Does anyone know Toy House? It was like a place where you put your OCs on. It was like an OC library. Now I just use Stash, and I even have a Toy House. But yeah, is that still a thing? You have to put your name down. Ah, okay. Yeah, there are a lot of sites that are weird like that. I don't know why you can't get in though. It's a shame. I have Toy House, and yeah, you can only get in if someone else has a code. Is it still like that after all these years? What a shame. I remember I bought like a month sub so I could give people codes. Funny times. But yeah. I think I got the username Cherry on there, which I was quite happy with, because back then my users everywhere was Cherry Treaty after the cafe. So yes, I've been pretty consistent with my characters. Can we all be impressed by that? Thank you. I swear they said they were going to update that, but I don't know. It's been a few years now. Yeah, it's like they've had it in beta all this, or beta. I'm saying beta. All this time and then just like never updated it. It's really weird. And Toy House was a really cool concept. But to be honest, DeviantArt Stash works fine for me. I don't really need them in public, my OCs, to be honest. I don't mind. Like, I don't need all their art in public. If anything, that's kind of problematic. Yeah, it was such hype back in the DeviantArt days when it first came out. Do you remember Chara Hub? I do. I didn't really use it. I didn't really use Chara Hub. Wasn't it the same sort of thing though? Was it the same sort of thing or am I getting mistaken? Yeah, I miss it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, all those nostalgic sites. The only reason I moved to Toy House. Yeah, that's fair. It is hard, like, when a site shuts down. It's kind of scary that, like, I have so much on DeviantArt on my stash. If it ever shuts down, I don't know what I'd do with all... I don't know how I would save all those files. There's no easy way to find files on DeviantArt and to save them as well. I don't know what I would do. I'd just lose them all. It's quite sad. I mean, I could save them all, but it would literally take me way too long. I still use DeviantArt, so I might put my story in there too. Yeah, DeviantArt has some of a reading audience. Well, I say that, but my experience is from like 7 years ago when I posted to drink some water. Yeah. If you miss the OC, bring them back. Don't let anyone stop you. Yeah, I think it has a decent-ish. Like, the people who followed me always read my stuff, but I only posted, like, maybe half a chapter's worth at a time. I think anything longer, people might lose the attention span. I do write sometimes, but I'm not sharing my writing these days. It's a bit too, none of it's space agent themed, so... I have some TBIY as well, but it's kind of characters that are rarely in the comics. A lot of Mason and there's like this Melissa as well. But yeah, it's just if I shared all those writings I did, they'd just be so like out of context. It'd be weird. I drew him in the last year, just forgot the plot, and it was around 2015, I think. Oh, okay. I mean, it's good you're bringing him back. Looking back at DA is interesting. Helps me feel good of where I am in the moment. Honestly, same. DeviantArt was an interesting time, and there were interesting times in it. I wasn't perfect either, but DeviantArt was something. It may not be perfect, but at least I've grown from the past 13-year-old that was on DeviantArt. I think, honestly, being on social media at such a young age can be kind of problematic in general. I'm glad I managed to have that, though, because if not, I would not have my best friend. But it can't really be all that, can it? Because, like, I don't go outside much. I'm not going to lie. I go outside for events and sometimes with my nan, but, you know, I rely a lot on... Not rely, but I'm on social media a lot. I'm streaming now. I could be outside with people, I guess. I'm rambling a bit. But yeah, I'm better than when I was back then. I used to just constantly be on DeviantArt all day, every day. It was very intense. I'm glad we've all grown a bit from it. I have a small list of Nintendo characters, and I was thinking of doing my own Peach Days series. Yeah, you did those before, didn't you? It'd be cool to see them again. Or do you mean like a different version of them again? That'd be cool. Well, it at least was the reason I've began drawing. So I gotta be thankful even for the really weird me. Ah, no, you were great. You were great. But, fun times back then. I really loved like Hiberna. I don't know how you pronounce it, forgive me. But they were really cool. I love their little ice cool wings. And yeah, I mean, we had a good community. It was just had its ups and downs. I'm really happy with how far I've come in with my story changes, especially Kanoko and Wally. They've gone so much better. Yeah, definitely. Like that's good to hear as well. When I look back at like my old, my 2014 era was fine. 2014 era was fine. It was very derpy, but before that was I don't know. Reading through things before 2014, and that seems like a long time ago to you guys, but for me it was like it was when most of my current stories started coming to life. If I go further back than that, it is a lot of it's a lot of no, you know. Reading through old me's messages is a bit though. Honestly, there's one face. There are some faces I can't do anymore. I'm gonna type them now for the cringe. These! I see them and I think of past me and I cower. I feel a bit nauseous. Oh, and this! I still do that sometimes, but oh, that one's quite cute. Makes me think of like a little owl. But yeah, all these sort of emotes are kind of... No! Please don't do that. I don't mind them, but for me, they just remind me of how I was in the past. So I don't like them that much. To be honest. You guys are welcome to use them. I don't judge people for using them. They're just not they're not for me. They're not for me. Uwu is banned. Bacon boy, no uwu. I'm joking. Uwu's almost a meme. The one you did with the two pointy ups and then the semicolon, I can imagine doing them. I do the smiley faces. That's true. Gosh, you're making me think of the troll face with that one, Grim Reaper. I do this a lot, but that's just because of Jeff. I do these a lot, but they're more ironic because of Jeff. What emotes do I even do? I think nowadays I'm actually using emojis. Like, what is wrong with me? I don't do these typed ones anymore. Not much anyway. The caps one's chaotic. I don't mind lower caps X. Don't mind lower caps X, but big caps X is like it's too intense. It's too intense. The hugs are kind of cute. At least many of these image emojis on Discord. I at least use many of the emojis. Yeah, exactly. I use image emojis a lot and just regular emojis. I don't know why. I never do the, what does it mean not to sound odd? I think it's like a, and then you got like a sweat drop on your head. Let me try and draw it. That's how I use it anyway. I might be completely mistaken. Like that. Well, it doesn't have to be that happy. Maybe like that? Yeah, it's like a sweat drop, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I should have just done the emoji. I should have just sent the emoji. That would have been a lot easier. But I need to draw because I'm getting distracted. I still do sometimes. A thumbs up. What, like the thumbs up emoji or... Imagine sweat drops in real life during an awkward moment. Yeah, I don't want to picture that. I mean, it's fine. It just feels a bit intense. I often, have water come out of one eye because one of my eyes is quite dry. So when it's cold and stuff, I just cry from one eye. So that could kind of work with the sweat drop. Look, that emoji has a dark association with for me, unfortunately. Yeah, honestly, the cat face one, I only use ironically, but most of them are just sort of from a time I don't want to say I don't want to think about, but aren't ideal for me. So yeah, I'm sorry that it feels that way for you too, though. Not that specific one, but I'm sorry that you have that with certain text emojis. Also, you don't sound old, Bacon Boy. If anything, you sound young because these type things, some of these are quite old. Used to know someone who used something similar, but they are not a good person. Yeah, there's always someone like that, sadly. Well, we don't have to use them in chat, so it's fine. I think we all got regrets to our old selves. Yeah, definitely. If you could have any power from any anime, what would it be? From any anime? I don't watch a lot of anime. Maybe like just magical girl transforming, but no responsibilities would be kind of nice. Just kind of for the outfit, you know? That'd be cool. It means the person sending it is happy? With the sweat drop? Godoka powers. That's valid. That's valid. Yeah, I definitely want like the magic. Oh, yeah, but I think they were asking with the sweat drop. Or did they ask without? I think they asked with. But yeah, Godoka's cool, but I don't want to be in that Madoka world. You know? I don't want to be in the Madoka world. Yeah, I agree with the more awkward than happy. I just want to be that magical girl, but like no one knows and no magical being knows either. I'm just there. Like, oh, sometimes I can transform and jump really high and have a familiar, but I don't want to actually, I don't know. I don't really like the idea of having magical powers. Can my magical power be like sleeping? Is an emotion I wish to convey physically. I wouldn't know how you do that. I can't even, I don't know. Oh, it's just because of how you typed that, Rady. Because you wrote, yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. I'm not going to accept it just in case, but you can retype it and write "and" instead. So yeah, don't worry. You're good though. I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to press allow or deny, but actually no, I'll press deny. I don't really want to risk that. Only witches get familiars in Madoka. Yeah, I know. I mean more like Tokyo Mew Mew with Masha. The best familiar little dude. Very cute. My old keyboard was really bad as well. The O stopped working, so I had to use zeros for everything. It was so frustrating. I feel your pain. Morbius as a magical girl and his brother be like, what about me? That's what it looks like anyway. I don't know if that's what you mean. But that's the vibe I'm getting. If it was me with anime powers, devil fruit would be cool because you can eat one and have any powers you like. Stretchy fire. What's devil fruit from? I don't know it. I am uneducated on the anime world. I'm sorry. Yeah, I read it. But now the message is gone, like, so I can't see it, but yeah. It's from One Piece. I'm not getting into One Piece. The characters look great, but I don't have time for One Piece. Like, it looks good, but it's like, how many episodes is it now? It's like 800 plus. I mean, if you want to reread it, I can retype it. Yeah, if you want to share it, go for it. It's up to you. Up to you. One Piece is so long. Yeah, I think if I watched it when it started, I would continue watching it, but I'm not getting on board now. It's like with Naruto, I watched before Shippuden, and then like I stopped, so I couldn't really get back into it. It's just too long for me. Over 1,000, to be honest, it's a little overrated. Yeah, I mean, 1,000's quite long. I give it credit for having the fan base for so many episodes, because there can't be a lot of series in general, like even outside of anime, that have that. Maybe EastEnders. I don't know many others that would. One Piece versus EastEnders, guys. Do you guys watch EastEnders? 1,000's just a lot. It's a horrid amount. Though, if you don't need to watch every season to understand the full context, then I suppose it's okay. I didn't even notice the first part. I thought it was the last part. Oh! No, it was using N instead of and. That was the bit. That was the bit that was bad. I don't think it caught on to anything else, just that. Auto mode can be a bit strict, but I'd rather keep it that way. Because I keep my chat as safe as I can, you know. Yeah, you did screw up a little, but it wasn't intentional, I can tell. But I did ban it. I did ban it. I was like, no. Kind of want to add like a little gradient to the heart. And blush, naturally. You're not gonna... Oh, you're round, that's why. I don't want you round. I want you... like that. There we go. Oh. There we go. Now I'll do. Now I gotta blush. Maybe I'll have to use kale. Maybe I'll have to use kale and Igana for emojis instead of just Rady too. They are also important to the shining stars. They're retype proper. Yeah, do it. That's why I'm using Ringlet and Astron. Technically, if I included every important character, they would be all over the place. But canonically, these two are the most likely to annoy me during streaming. And maybe Neptype. So that's why it's these two. It's our boy, Chip. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. He needs a blush though. He's just so flattered you all love him. And yeah, he's very shiny. That's kind of my thing though, isn't it? We're technically both space flooring related. Yeah, I have a few space flooring comic art OC pals. We love it. Who doesn't love space? And space is vast. You know, we're all technically in different galaxies, I guess, which is cool. It's like, hey, we can all be space, but we're all different parts of space. That's great. Well, Ringlet would never annoy me. She should be my friend, actually. Yeah, she is. Don't worry. You know what I mean? It's like if you were streaming and then Ringlet would just like be over your shoulder like, what are you doing? Where you go there? That sort of thing. She's harmless though. It's such an expanse, you can do a lot. Exactly. Right now mine's focused on one galaxy, but there's technically a second galaxy that's kind of in the comics, but kind of not. I say comics, they're not in the comics that I've drawn. They're in the comics in my brain. The big difference. I should draw Morbius in different clothes because I have no idea how he looks with puffy clothes. Do it. We want to see all of them. Yeah, I guess that works. Maybe I could add like a... I'm like, do I make it white? I'm just like testing it. Ooh, white looks good. Yeah, let's do white. I did like reading Night Shift. Oh yeah. I wasn't sure if you actually read it or not. I know I gave you the comic, but I don't know if you actually read it. You know, there's a big difference. But I'm glad you read it, and I'm glad you liked it, more importantly. Thank you, thank you. I really do want to work more on it, but that comic took me like a literal year. So, you know, it's kind of enough for me for now. That's like a whole 25th of my life. No, not a 25th. Yes, a 25th. Never mind, it is a 25th. I've mathed. Really, it seems like the type of kid to wake you up and go, hey, I threw up. I kind of was that kid myself. Not all the time, but I did it once. I was sick, I don't remember why. And then my mum had to do my bedding. And I was watching like the Buzz Lightyear animated series. The Space Ranger one at like 3 a.m. It was weird times. You've made me think of that. I don't think I was ringlet though. I probably wasn't. I probably couldn't have been as let off the hook as ringlet. Ah. Do you have a favorite character from the comic, Rady? It's okay if you don't. I feel like the main consensus of favorites is like Chip, Astron, and Ringlet. I know someone who's like a big fan of Neptite though, which I'm always happy to hear, but yeah. Ringlet legally can do no wrong. I'm the CEO of the universe. Which universe? Though I guess the universe is every universe? I don't know. I guess the universe is everything. How big is the universe? Do we count every galaxy as part of the universe? I don't know. Space is big. All universe, and I say she can do no wrong in every universe. I don't think she can, don't worry. I mean, she might. I have a script I wrote for one of the things where she steals someone's donut, so, and that person gets very annoyed at her. So, she can do a little bit of wrong, but, you know, not of much harm. She might, but she can get away with it. Yeah, 100% that. Maybe that's it more than anything. Can she do wrong? Maybe. Can she get away with it? Definitely. Especially if you're the CEO. Yeah, I think the white looks much nicer. Just really makes the heart look separate to Chip. So we're going to stick with the white. And I guess that's Chip done. Wow, we've done 3 hours. I'm proud of everyone here. Thank you all for being here. So we've done Chip. I don't know if I'm gonna do a third one today. I suppose I could. The last one I've got is the May High and By. But if I do that, it could get quite late. Hello, I don't know me neither. Hey, how have you been? How are you doing? How are you doing? But yeah, I don't know whether to do a third one. A jump scare me right now. Sorry. I think a third one might be a stretch. Yeah, I think so too. Does anyone want me to just doodle something of my characters? I could do like a little doodle just for funsies, but I think doing a third one's a bit of a stretch because it's wait, I could put the doodle time thing on, but who should I draw? One sec. It's really cringy though. Nobody. Let's just put that in for this. It's really cringy this though. That's it. I need to work on that one. I think the hydrated one's my favorite. I like the ringlet one because she's not threatening at all. We've been talking about ringlet, so I could draw ringlet. Why not? Anyway, let me just like, I've saved this, but I need to like, I want to like flatten it as well. So I've saved it and then I save it as a PNG as well. What shall I draw ringlet as? Or doing or something? Any ideas? I don't mind drawing ringlet. Sorry, I'm just like gonna get this emote on here. It's because it's underneath all the white that's hiding them all. I don't know why I've also kept this so big. It doesn't need to be this big. I can just put them in a row. Why am I thinking so intense? Magical girl ringlet. Oh, I mean, that design's nice. It's just like, oh, so much work. I will do my best though. Let me just, where's May? She's there. I'm just gonna put them in a row. I don't know why I've kept the file so big. I didn't really need to. I'm just going to add Poyo on because Poyo's flattened. I was thinking of wearing that shirt tomorrow, but I'll be painting, so I want to keep it safe. Yeah, do so, because I don't remember what happened to the other one. I'm sorry about the loss of that shirt, by the way, but didn't something happen to it? Because you got it twice, right? Anyway, so that leaves the high buy one and the GIF. They all look pretty good. At least they look consistent with each other. Does it look like my style? Maybe not. But at least all of them look like each other. You know, and that's something in that was a bit cursed. That's something in itself. One sec, I'm just gonna like just putting these here so I remember them, because I don't think I will work on these on Wednesday because I don't really want to do 3 in a row of the same theme. I gotta think about what to do on Wednesday though. Does anyone have any ideas? Maybe I should work on a comic? I don't know. What do you guys think for Wednesday? So Wednesday, I'm streaming from 7 p.m. I'm going to say 7:30. I would like to say 7 p.m., but I got to be realistic. It's going to be closer to 7:30. It won't be a super long stream. Maybe I say that, and then this one ended up being 3 hours. So I don't know. But yeah, does anyone have any ideas? But yeah, I'll get the magical ringlet up. I can do like a little doodle. Why not? If I think I have the file in here. I think I drew it on my other computer, but I should still have it. Thanks to Google Drive. If you guys don't use Google Drive or any drive, you can use OneDrive, Dropbox. Please get one. They're really useful. Magical ringlet. Might have used too hot setting because the printing was actually melted. Yeah, the print's quite sensitive. You know, you don't want to overheat ringlet, do you now? But yeah, it sucks that it was like that. Where is she? Ringlet. Where is she? There she is. Fun fact, that shirt actually inspired me to do the Magical Girl Mayo story. I mean, I could see the inspo in the sort of vibes of it. If it weren't for you, that wouldn't be where it is today. Ah, well, that's awesome because isn't Benjiro in that story? And they're pretty good. Maybe like a fun doodle or just keep drawing small projects. What you're doing now is really fun to watch. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think so. I don't mind working on like a mini comic. But I don't know. What do you guys want to see? I could always just do like a chill doodly one. Or something. I would say, oh, I'm going to do an OC doodle stream and you can show me your OCs. But I feel like that could get chaotic kind of quick. I don't know. Yep, due to some rewriting, his place has changed, but he'll still be present. As long as his design's similar. Him and Rin are just amazing. I don't want to use that size. Doodle request stream? Yeah, something like that. Like you could bring your, if you wanted, like each person could pick an OC of theirs and I can like doodle them being like, oh god, this is great already. Like this. Don't you want that from a stream? This is Ringlet, by the way. I love it already. She looks a bit like a penguin. Oh, also it's, you'd pay for that. Like what, this drawing? I'm tempted to make it a cursed sticker. Jiro is very likely to get redesigned. Yay! Thank you. I love Benjiro, so awesome. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I don't want to be like, I'm gonna do it. I might do it for more like a milestone-y thing. I don't know if I'll do it for Wednesday. Could do, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Because I'll also have the Monday after, and I think that might be a good day to do it, because, not in a rude way, but I'll be, like, kind of tired on the Monday, but I'll want to stream. And if I'm just doing silly doodles of people's OCs, that'll be, like, a chill one I can do. Whereas on Wednesday, I might want to, like, do something a bit more not doodly, I guess. I don't know. I'd rather pay you to draw my OCs. I mean, I'm really glad. I'm happy for that. And I am happy you pay me, but like, I'm sure you don't really need to pay for this, you know? Like, it's not gonna, I won't do anything too special. Think of it like how I did the Pokemon doodles, I guess? Maybe something like that. But I don't think I'll do that next stream. Maybe a stream where I'm like, tired. Because, so I'm streaming Wednesday next, and then the Monday after. And I'll be busy in the weekend, so I'll be a little, not tired. Yeah, maybe a little tired on the Monday. So I might want to do something a bit more chill. And while request streams doesn't sound chill, it's like I can draw them how I want. I can draw how little or how much of them as I want. I could just doodle ahead of your OCs, you know? With like the stuff I'm doing, I have to like full color it. But sketches are a bit more relaxed. Can't really explain it. I've probably been rambling a lot today. I'm very sorry, guys. But I appreciate that you're all still hanging out. I kind of want to draw like a chib. We love a good chib. But you could also request me to draw my OCs, so, you know, just saying. No, it's okay. If you know me, I like to talk if previous Manga Pop was anything. You saved me at that event. That event was something else. It's also why I sort of didn't book the Cardiff one. I wanted to do Cardiff, but I was also like, I can't really justify it because I come back from a 8-hour drive on the Monday. So yeah, I didn't want to do that on the Friday after. I gotta go. I have work in the early morning, but I hope you enjoyed the rest of your stream. Thank you, thank you. I think we're just gonna we'll probably be finishing off soon. I'm just gonna finish the sketch and then head off. So yeah, good luck with work. I hope you have a good one. And thank you so much for joining me on the stream. It means the world to me. Thank you so much, Intro. Have a good evening. Thank you. And you know I want you to draw your own OCs all the time. To be honest, I would love to do like a couple request stream. Does that sound weird? Like just of my OC couples. I feel like that could be fun. I'm not doing a stream on Valentine's, but that could be a fun one. Could be a fun one. Or like just OCs doing weird things. I'm the same. I do streams. If I do streams, I'd mostly funny memes like drawings. Yeah, I think it's nicer that way. You don't have to take yourself too seriously. 100%. More May and Hampton. Yeah. my people there. They're my people. Hampton literally my VTuber's boyfriend. Not literally. They're not canon, I'm sorry. They are a little canon. They're in that sort of it's complicated phase. I mean, May is sort of in space, you know? So it's kind of hard for Hampton right now. It's kind of hard. He's not in the best right now. He's kind of like, hey, can you return from space already? I want to draw a double date piece of May and Hampton and Bree and Zane. That'd be so cute. That'd be so cute. They could be humans though. May and Hampton are both humans and they both train together on Earth. So humans also works for them. But yeah, also other couples. You got Jexis, Jeff and Alexis. You got Callum and Dave, I guess. Not that they're anyone's faves. Island and Minnie, Paige and Reich. You've got Idle and Janice as well. Idle and Janice are a couple. And they're actually canon. I should draw them more. I'm like, they're canon? That's boring. That's not in my interest. I'm joking. Because Island and Millie are some of my faves, so. Ew, what happened to that farm? But Zane would be a cute corgi. I have been, sorry, I read Cosmo's message first, it popped up. I have been thinking of doing Q&As on my Insta, like maybe character bio. I think you mean bios? Yeah, that could work. I haven't done many Q&As. I appreciate, especially you, Cosmo, you always like ask so many questions and you usually ask questions as well, Beanie, so I really appreciate that. But nowadays I'm like, ask me something and then I'm like, I get all the questions and I'm like, I'm so tired. Why did I do this? So that could be like a fun thing to do on stream, like a Q&A, and then I'm drawing the answers on stream. That could work. I was gonna say, I know you said Celestine knew, but I was gonna say, what about Fifi? What about Fifi? She... And if you're with... Oh, no, actually... Oh, duos! Oh, that makes more sense. I was like, I didn't know if you meant bios or duos. Character duos, like, are they a particular duo? Or if they're like friends and stuff, that could work. I did one of like Alexis and his brothers, which was fun because it helped me build on their relationship more. I like Alexis and his brothers. I haven't showed them a lot in the comic, but they would come in it more if I ever continue The Boy in Yellow. No, I don't like this hand. She's gonna draw this. She's gonna hold the staff again because I'm lazy. I do things like that, but it's rare to get question things on the story. Yeah, it's definitely hit and miss. Sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. I think it depends if the people are interested. But also some people just skip through stories. I have trouble replying to most question stickers, but your OCs are my special interest. Oh, I mean, that means a lot to me. I don't think all my OCs are, right? Is it? I feel like it's mostly the space agents, right? I don't take it. And Russ. The space agents and Russ. And that's kind of it, right? Not in a bad way. I'm just curious. But yeah, I don't know what to do next stream. I wanted to make the post tomorrow about what time I'm streaming and when. But I still need to think about what I'm gonna do. Because can you guys even watch on Wednesday? I don't want to like pressure you guys to watch. It's just like if there's a theme you want to see and you can't watch Wednesday, I'll leave it for when you can watch. You know, Wednesday would be from 7:30, and it's the only one I'm doing next week. So you guys actually have your weekend evenings to yourself, which will be a bit weird. It's been like 3 weeks of this. I mean, like, have 2 of them so you can ask one of them or both. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. I think that could work. I mean, you know I like Becky, so... Mostly the space agent. Yeah, I get that, 100%. I mean, I like stories that don't focus on romance but have romance, I suppose. I feel like romance genres can be very hit and miss. I honestly, with TBIY, even I find that hit and miss. Like when I look back at it, I'm like, I need to work. But I like the characters in it. Like Jeff is amazing as a character. It's just a shame he's in my story. And okay, that's good. That's good. I'll have a think then. What sort of thing do you want to see the most? And it's good you have a late start. I won't do them too late. As I said, it'll be like, I mean, if I can get away with 8, I might do 8. No, this hand looks weird. I'm not enjoying the hand. I'm going to erase it and come back to it. I mostly do those ones where you ask for doodle ideas, but I easily worry if I post them too much. Because stories disappear so fast, I always have to retype it the next day. I mean, stories disappear after a day. It's not particularly too long, right? Too short? No, I like Jeff. I like reading TBIY. If I read it as a comic on generally Jeff's life. Yeah, I think TBIY is more like Jeff just exploring himself. But he also is in a romance, I suppose. More Callum pushes the romance. Yeah, my comic is sci-fi. I call it like sci-fi adventure action. Finding that genre on webtoons and stuff is surprisingly hard. I think it's adventure they don't have, and I'm like, why not? Adventure's such a good one. Oh, bye, Yu. Thank you so much for chilling. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have a good one. Rest well, and I'll see you next time. Well, sometime, no pressure. But yeah, I didn't mean that Cosmo in the sense of you have to like TBOA. I was saying like, I kind of get that it's not to everyone's taste because they're quite different in terms of their story. So I get that, like, and Space Agent has, even I can admit it, like the designs for the characters are way cooler. Look at this girl, she's a planet head. Yeah, and also May isn't in Boy in Yellow and Norris Chip, so. And Ringlet is in the Space Agent. She is. She can be in the space agent logo right now, even though it'll make her look like she's being sacrificed. I'm just gonna draw like with the cute this sort of thing, because I can't really be bothered right now. I'm gonna do like this, and she can have the one thing here. But yeah, I like all the designs. Like with space agents, it's nice because I can just draw something random and go, that can be on this thing. Biblically accurate ringlet. Ringlet is biblically accurate. What are you saying? You know, she's already there. If anything, the Bible needs to amend itself to correct. So ringlet is correct in the story Bible. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. All right, I think I better get some rest. Thank you for the advice on fun stream. No problem, no problem. As I said, if you do want to like ask me anything very specific, go for it. Just pop me a message. And yeah, look forward to seeing your commission sheet and have a good time at college. Maybe see you next time. Sleep well. Thank you. Au revoir. Bye-bye. But yeah, it's just hard deciding what to stream on Wednesday. I have moved to lurking as my attention is taken elsewhere. No worries. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. You enjoy your lurk. I love this ringlet so far. She looks so baby. Ringlet always looks baby. She is baby. I was tempted to do for the save one. For the save one, I was tempted to have her head explode, but that requires animation. I didn't want to do that, so I just did like some sort of not so angry look. She's the sort of person that looks angry and everyone goes, oh, you're so cute, and she's like, no, I'm menacing. Something like that. Again, I think doodle requests so we can put in prompts without any pressure. Okay, yeah. I mean, I was thinking of, I could always do that for Monday. So I'm streaming Wednesday next week only, and then Monday the week after, and I'll be a lot more tired on the Monday. Lots of thinking. Or I could like do the doodle request on the Wednesday, and then like if there's a piece I like, I could work on that maybe. Because to be fair, like streaming, I have done a lot of digital art like thanks to streaming in a way, like that Reich piece. Like technically that's I guess it's print worthy. I don't think I'll make it into a print, but you know, like the fact that I'm doing art of that standard, you know, is nice. It's nice because I off stream I usually just make art for merch. Yeah, and comics, but yeah, it's nice to like have time to just do nice pieces for the sake of doing nice pieces. No. Goodbye, head. Goodbye, hand. Okay, cool. Maybe I'll do something like that. I guess I'll keep it specific to space agents, or it's just gonna get kind of confusing. I'll have like refs and stuff up as well, so that people can pick who I draw. Just because May's from the Space Agent Diamond, so it'll get really confusing if there's like the boy in yellow and stuff thrown in as well. And I'm sure you don't mind that, so it's fine. I'm not sure that I can include Fifi yet though. So it'll just be like the main crew and Zarius and Nexius, I guess. That should be fun. I feel like even though they're rivals, Ringlet and Nexius could kind of get on. Like Ringlet could bake cakes and Nexius could like bring the tea, and together they make an afternoon tea. That would be kind of cute. The more space agent content, the more I win at live. Well, I'm glad that that'll work then. But yeah, I think Wednesday will be from 7:30. I mean, I honestly, 8:30 would be better, but I don't know if that works. I feel like 8:30 might be a bit late for a weekday. I don't know. Or 8? 8 could work. Like the time I did today, which was like 8:15, technically. Also, if you ever want to make a mouth cuter, you just Do it smaller and then closer to the eyes. I don't know why, but it tends to work for me. Yeah, that could be fun. I don't know if to ask questions prior. I might ask some prior just to like get the ball rolling, or maybe not. Maybe not. Did you continue your drawing, by the way, or are you like done for the evening? I wouldn't blame you for being done. I continued a little bit. I figured out the colors I want to use. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. For colors, I usually like... do you ever use like color palette sites? Sometimes I find they can be surprisingly useful. I don't know if they're still like as common as they were. Like, how do you decide your color palettes? Other than like, just like seeing what works, I guess. Well, for my Valentine's ones, I'm doing palette pieces, so colors are a bit harder. Oh, I see. So you're doing specific palette pieces. That's good. That's a good challenge, though. It's like Qvember, where you have like the set color to work with. That always seems like a good challenge. I look forward to seeing them. Are you posting like them sparsely? Like one every other day sort of thing, maybe? Or are you going to post them all on Valentine's Day? I can't remember what you did last year. I know you did quite a few. I don't remember how you posted them. I'll be posting multiple a day, but like an hour or 30 minutes separate from each other. Yeah, I think that's what you did last time, isn't it? I look forward to seeing them. At least I got something to look forward to on the big day. Because I don't know if I'll have much done. And maybe I'll do like one illustration and then the comics. I don't know. Honestly, I usually have so much planned for Valentine's in terms of art and content, but this year I've just been like, nah. Yeah, kind of what I did in 2020 as well. Kind of accidentally made this the only tradition I'm sticking with yearly. Hey, nothing wrong with a good tradition though. I think it's great if anything. It's like Valentine's the aesthetic to do, you know. Though a spooky one's always fun, but I find it's easier at this time of year to get work done in January rather than in October. Or September. I find this time of year a lot easier for some reason. So I can see why you would stick to it. What have I done to her head? I've murdered it. Also, it's literally the only time I'm motivated to draw ship art. Like, I have to, but not in the pressuring way. Yeah, honestly, I think just setting personal goals and deadlines. It's like, obviously, you won't, if you're really burnt, you don't have to do it. But I think sometimes just having that goal is helpful. Like, for me, it's similar to me coming on stream in a weird way. Like, I'm like, oh, if I go on stream, I know I'll work on those Twitch emotes. But obviously, if I was feeling really down, I wouldn't, like... Yeah, because otherwise I would draw ships but anatomy. Tell me about it. It's why I don't really. I mean, I do. I don't. I'm just like, these guys are aliens, so it doesn't matter as much. But when it comes to the human ships, oof, that's a challenge. I'm not very good at poses. might just say it's down to like style, you know, the anatomy and poses and whatnot. Oh, pardon me. But it's good that, like, even though Valentine's is, you know, a hit and miss thing, it's good that it motivates you in some way. Like, it motivated me to do a whole comic last year. No wonder I get burnt out. It was fun, though. That was a fun comic to work on. I kind of wish I did another comic for this year's Make 100 rather than the bag. So I think next year, if I do another Make 100, because the year before that, I did the night shift, and then I did the date crashers. So I should have really kept the tradition of doing a comic, because it probably would have got funded as well. But I just didn't have time, sadly. But maybe next year I'll do a comic. Maybe a new Space Agent one would be good, wouldn't it? But I just don't know if I'll get time to do another big comic. Like, I could probably do a 30-page comic. But Night Shift was like such a big project, you know. I wasn't even expecting it to be that big. I did the first 30 pages and then I was like, oops. I need actually 5 more comics for this. I want to do a Valentine's comic, but that would be a long while away. Yeah, I get that. I think it's always good to maybe think for the year ahead in terms of comics, I guess. Like for me, if I do a Valentine's comic with Paige and Reich, it would be a little long, but it wouldn't be a problem because I already have the sketch and the idea of what I would do, I suppose. I have this one backstory comic that would be perfect for Valentine's theming aesthetic wise. Yeah, I would look forward to seeing that. I feel like my comics, the aesthetic's very much a very strong part of Space Agent Diamond. So, and I think it really can help make a comic look good. So I'm very excited to see that, especially if it is red and pink, which I hope you're implying. So. It's mostly red and pink. I don't know. Very pink. It would be a Stella backstory. True. Stella is very, she's very got that aesthetic, hasn't she? With her colors and all. Come on, circle. Well, it's more like meant to be an oval because it's meant to be a donut. We're just going to do that because it's a sketch. Being a romantic and fitting the Valentine's aesthetic. You can love yourself. Like, I would totally do a comic on Russ just loving his friends platonically. I feel like that could be very wholesome, you know? I don't think there's anything too ironic about it. Maybe just more that the companies aren't going to get a lot of money out of her this time of year. I think I'll leave it at that. I'm going to color the line art in the MLTY color. But I think I'm done. I think I'll be done for today. Oh, actually, I could shade it, I guess. I don't know. I think Stella really wouldn't like Valentine's because it applies a pressure to show romantic love. She is a huge fan of platonic affection, but can't stand romantic. Yeah, that's fair. That's fully understandable. Ringlet on a donut. Standing on a donut. Just because I'll see it and be like, what do I mean? When did I do this? Thank you. I am glad you like it. I feel like my chibi style is never super consistent, but I'm glad you appreciate it, so thank you very much. But yeah, I think I will leave it at that for today. So what we did, I would buy this as a Patreon sticker. Noted. I mean, I don't know, it doesn't have to be Patreon exclusive, I guess. I don't know when I would do a ringlet theme, if I did. I need to think of a birthday month for her. But yeah, so what I've done today, I have done this sketch of ringlet and I added some more notes. So the top ones are what we still need to do, but these ones are all of the old ones. So you got, so the two in the middle were the most recent with Chip and May, and then you got Poyo and Astron. And yeah, overall, I think they came out pretty good. Yeah. Hope you like them. She could have July because May is in July. I do feel like she's definitely more of the brighter season, so it's possible. I'll think about it. Because I don't want her to have a set birthday because it doesn't really work for her. But yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about the month for her if I do because I could do like donut themed stuff as well, which kind of goes well with like the cafe sort of branding stuff that I do. So yeah, that could be good. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say goodnight now. So good night, everyone. I hope you all had a lovely time here. Check what National Donut Day. Okay, now I gotta do that. National Donut Day. I guess I gotta write UK then. July the 10th. Hey, you're in luck. It's July the 10th apparently. What is it in the US then? June the 2nd? No, we go with the UK one because June is my birthday month, so it wouldn't be June. So we'll do July. May's is July the 20th. Yeah, it's like the 18th to 20th it said on here. July 10th to 18th, sorry. Okay, cool. So, 10 days apart. Okay, awesome. We actually have a National Donut Week. It's not even a day. So every day can be Ringlet's birthday. But yeah, thank you so much for chilling and also chilling here for almost 4 hours. Thank you so much. Like, it means the world to me that you've come by. This is what, my 6th stream, and you've always been here. I really, really appreciate it. It's so good of you. And I hope you enjoy them, and I hope you also got some good art done as well. And yeah, I guess I will see you on Wednesday. It will be between 7:30 and 8. Maybe 7:45. I don't know. I'm trying to be realistic here. You'll know the time tomorrow, but it'll be between like 7:15 and 8:15. So I'll let you know. I'll put the schedule up tomorrow when I'm 100% on it. But yeah, I hope you sleep well. Thank you for being here. Hope you have a good one. Goodbye. Goodbye. I will see you very soon. Bye.